No? Hello, hello? Now, let me boot up the game. Let's freaking game, chat. Changed a lot in the past few years. Nice. There you go. Agreed. Even Granny agrees with me. Look, chat, it's there. YouTube spoilers? What about YouTube spoilers? Alright. Used to play this, but I haven't in, I think, 2 years. Nice. Like I said, I think I played 2 minutes of it on my phone, like, 5 to 6 years ago. You're the factory game streamer I've always wanted. I mean, I love factory games. People on YouTube often spoil. No, not necessarily. There was a little bit on during Noida, but... Twitch people were spoiling Noida, too. Hey, what's up, Cardvar? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Get myself all settled here, and we're about to get going. All right. It's interesting, the like very minimalistic style. I'm pretty sure this game, by the way, is one dev, right? Is that right? Y'all good? I'm doing well. Yeah. Feels like maybe the game's a little loud. At a pop you were live, but I think it was lying, clearly pre-recorded. This is all pre-recorded, Hunter of Tenno. One dev, but he's had some minor help with things. Gotcha. Aw. You flirting with me? I love it. No Hamas in this game? We don't know that yet. I'm not gonna fuck with anything, chat. I'm not gonna fuck with anything. I think we just get going. Love factory games, but I'm likely to fall asleep. Got work in the morning? No worries at all. Hopefully my yapping helps you sleep. I love factory games as well. You want some actually good settings to enable? Sure, Licorice, go ahead. Your request. If you got some stuff you think I should put on. I remember day one for Noida, people were like, put on the thing that makes it so you show materials you hover over. That was really helpful. Missed the window, genuinely upset with myself. No worries at all. It was really, really fun. I definitely recommend watching the VOD. Played Satisfactory? Not yet, but I do own it. Not yet, but I do own it. I think I opened it at one point, but I haven't dove into it. The main factory game that I played the most of was Dyson Sphere Program. I've got like a few hundred hours in Dyson Sphere Program. Under settings, thing called show block status. Multi-cans, hints, block suggestions, player limit, save interval. I don't see that. In controls? No, this is just under graphics. Display block status. Nice. Okay. Let's do it, chat. I'll show you a little diamond on the factories. You build to tell their current status, such as red being inactive. Okay, that's very helpful. I don't even want to know how many hours I put into Satisfactory. It being first person turns me off a little bit. I'll admit that for me personally. It feels like that would make it more annoying to be like planning a big factory. But I want to try it. I intend to try it. Yeah, no, it is what brought me to your channel. Ended up finding a decent bloke trying to make shit happen in the entertainment space and genuinely just enjoy the other content too now. Always nice to find that. Let's go, man. I really appreciate you. That's so nice to say, for real. Thank you, Hunter of Tenno. Thank you, man. Yeah, this is like Factorio with, I think, some simplified, slightly simplified, like, automation stuff in favor of more tower defense-y elements. Is my understanding. You put 2.5k hours into this game, damn. A lot of people are like that with Factorio. That's one of those things where, you know, me sort of being like a variety gamer at heart, too, like with like just my personal playing of games, I'll be like, oh yeah, I played a shitload of Dyson Sphere program, and it's like I've got like 300 hours. But compared to people that like go hard on those games, that's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket. Same with like ARPGs, where it's like I've played a bunch of Last Epoch or a bunch of PoE, but like compared to people that put thousands of hours, I haven't put that much, you know? Going with Creep, right? If it feels familiar, maybe. Factorio is one of my favorites, but it gives me an aneurysm every time I play it. We are planning. The kind of goal for right now is to have Factorio as an actual like full playthrough at some point on the channel, because I've never played it. I've booted it up a couple times. I own it, but I never actually like dug in and got all the way in on Factorio. So we'll definitely have to do that at some point. You know, too many games and all that. I don't know when it's gonna be exactly, but Mira's eager to make it happen. I'm eager to make it happen. It's in the cards. All right, time we grip it and literally frickin' rip it, chat. When we start it up, I think I played a bit of this. Nice. Yeah, I believe a lot of people play this on mobile, for what it's worth. Okay, let me scoot my little butt here, chat. What's up, everybody? Welcome in for some Mindustry. This is my first time playing this game, really. I think I played it on my phone, maybe a tiny bit, like a couple years ago. But otherwise, I don't really know what's going on with it. I've heard it's like Factorio with like more tower defense elements. And I really enjoy automation games. I was just saying before we started recording, the one I've played the most is Dyson Sphere Program. Really enjoy the genre. Been a while since I've played one. This was requested by Licorice in chat. Let's go ahead and jump in. Campaign. I was advised to play Serpulo, and it's purple, so I like it better anyways, man. Classic experience, more open-ended, more content. Potentially unbalanced maps and campaign mechanics, less polished. Interesting. And more difficult? Give me the classic experience. So I assume we're now choosing, yeah, where to, like, start our base. There's ground zero, and everything else appears locked. Everything else appears locked. Choosing where to go in these hexes is really reminding me of Against the Storm, which is a game I really want to show you guys in a variety day soon. If anyone here has played Against the Storm. Amazing, like, roguelike colony builder. Anyways, ground zero me. The tech tree, we'll get into that in time. Other name for that planet is I'm a Little Bitch Boy. Oh, it's perfect for me. It's frickin' perfect for me. Hey, Prof, welcome, buddy. He's coding. Look at him go, chat. Prof, I need to DM you about the editor situation, by the way. I definitely, if I want to make it through editing this whole Undertale series, I'm going to need a hand, at least after, like, maybe the second video. All right, I'm a cool little ship. Can I give you a Tyler spoiler about one of the late game equipment in Factorio? No. I can scroll. Oh, holy hell. We can zoom out a lot, dude. We can zoom out a lot. We got some copper. I can manually mine it by left clicking. Okay, it looks like it automatically went in there. Open the tech tree, research the mechanical drill, then select it from the filter menu in the bottom right. Click on a copper patch to place it. Sorry, Stripe. In time. But I don't want to get thinking about Factorio as I go into a different factory game. So if I click there, he's just building infinitely. Also, like, no sound. And it just keeps going as I stay within the distance. Your webcam is moving, covering the menu. You should move it to the left. Okay, actually, we got a solution for that. Hit me with the core keeper scene. Holy. Look at that. Look how fucking smooth that is, chat. All right. Open the tech tree for me. Okay, and it wanted me to get the mining thing right there. The mechanical drill. New content unlocked. It does feel really quiet now. I turned the sound down before we started getting going, but let's bump a little bit. Just put everything back up, and if it gets too loud, let me know. Okay. We got the mechanical drill. It's over here in my menu. Select. And there it goes. Seems like it doesn't need any power or something. We were advised to turn on this thing that shows us a diamond if it's, like, working. And this one seems to just be working. Research and place conveyors to move the mine resources from the drills to the core. Click and drag to place multiple conveyors. Scroll to rotate. Okay. Where do we find our conveyors? Not there. There they are. Pretty fucking far away. And a junction bridge for 2 crossing conveyor belts. Okay, conveyor my motherfucking gourd off, bro. Well, actually, I probably need to make them, right? I unlocked them. Research in place. Ah, okay. So this is not just a general filter. That's like digging or something. Supposed to look like a screw, maybe. And this is our motivity thing. Give me the conveyors. Rotate with R, probably. Nope, scroll wheel. Okay. Huge. Works easily. Expand the mining operation. Place more mechanical drills. Mine 100 copper. I mean, I'm already over 100 copper, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Okay, this is actually pretty nice UI here. I'm going to actually tell you, so I will. Green means active and outputting. Orange means active but not outputting. Normally that it's full. Red means inactive. Normally no power. Purple means disabled by logic. You can program things later in the game. Okay, understood. I appreciate that. Let's put down a couple more drills. We're also seeing speed. I'm guessing that's going to relate to how many things it's over. Yep. Like, look, it's 0.36 everywhere here, but if we put it on just 3 things instead of 4, 0.27. Makes sense to me. You could really try to maximize here, but not that important that we do, probably. Hey, what's up, Brainiac Gamer? Welcome in. Okay. Pop this. Actually, you know what? For uniformity, I'm going to do that. It's not the most efficient, but I like it. And we don't have a junction yet. Can I just do this? Yes, sir. Perfect. Holy. All right. Man, we got to mine 100 copper. I mean, okay, so I guess we could just chill for a second. I don't see where these are drawing power from. Is the core shard giving off some amount of power? Right-click and drag to break blocks. Okay, I see. What about you? Can't break you. Subscribing to this type of content? Yo, let's go. Welcome in, Brainiac Gamer. I appreciate you. As soon as I hear logic, my brain crashes and I poop in my office chair. Hold on, now it's loud, by the way. I'm going to leave the sounds up for the good beep boops and turn the music down a little bit. Let me know if that works for y'all. Okay. Ooh. Standard left click is a shoot, chat. I hadn't done that yet. It feels very snappy to play so far. I guess let's mine this stuff right now. Manually while that's doing that stuff. Okay, we've also got our goal captured here. We could set up more drills, maybe. Yeah, it looks smooth. It is. That's what I'm saying. It feels very smooth to control. Okay. We're about to hit our goal. I'm also picking up whatever this is. Lead. Clean UI so far. We've got a mini-map up here that I can wheel in and out on. Something fucking Blizzard still hasn't figured out. Commonly used resource. Set up drills to mine lead. Yeah, I should have been doing that instead of manually, huh? Do it like this. It's not the most efficient, but it's fine. Let's get 3 of them cooking. Let's get 3 of them cooking, and then let's start going for a slightly more efficient setup here. Go like this. No, I want it to go into the middle. Let's not be crazy. Let's not be crazy. All right. Can't conveyor, everything but logic lets you just have way more control. Not critical to winning, but winning will become easier if you learn even the basics of it. Gotcha. Okay, cool, cool. But shit itself for a second when you sit down, it would poop their chair. Like in Caveman, conveyor belt, everything, I have difficulty. Be me living up to my Discord username. Okay, so we did this. Move up for further objectives. Build 2x duo. Oh, we're just finding more stuff up here, by the way, chat. Bunch more resource puddles. I wonder what this different ground type matters. It's probably going to matter as far as units moving across it. Because again, I know there's like some real tower defense in this. I believe there's some tower defense in Factorio as well. I've only personally played a bit of Factorio, so I don't fully know. What was that? Large scrap wall. So these take time for me to break down. Interesting. Okay, gotcha. Interesting, gotcha. What are you? Some kind of material? Need a lot more copper production? Yeah, we'll start beefing up stuff in time. I'm looking around. Are these just leaves? Ooh, yeah, give me all that. Give me all that. Factorio's tower defense in the same way a zombie game is? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really speaking from experience. I've meant to play Factorial for a long time, but haven't given it the full college try. Research and place 2 duo turrets to defend the core. Duo turrets require ammo from conveyors. Okay, that's way the fucking fuck from where I am. Anthony Ramses 2047 just finished the Noida stream from yesterday. Nice job. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm stoked on it. For real, I'm really stoked on it. Thank you. I appreciate you jumping in and saying that. Okay, let's set up more copper production. What happens here, like, if you're completely surrounded? Actually, that won't work, right? Break you down. You need a way out still. You need a way out still. So, what would actually be the most efficient, although we need to deal with space here. And also, it doesn't seem like you're very expensive to me. So honestly, fuck it. Let's just be kind of inefficient for the beginning, and then later on, we'll be like, wow, past me was so dumb, you know? I wish this would turn without me having to use the scroll wheel. What? Yeah, it's... You know, I could be a little better, but that's okay. That'll do. Hey, what's up, Elon? Welcome in. Ground type matters. Some produce heat, which can be used to make energy. Oh. Clear UI element of the red square letting you know what's happening. Me likey. It's nice. One thing I've always loved about the game, it's UI simplistic and smooth, but not like company logo simplified. More like this is all you need. Yeah, I always appreciate that in a game, man. I always appreciate that in a game. Like, UIs can really fucking grind my goddamn gears, you know? As they do for a lot of people. Like, when I open, like, a Korean MMO and I'm bombarded by, like, thousands of pop-ups and buttons, it just, like, makes me want to, like, lay down and die, you know? But then again, I'm the one that downloaded it and, like, made a waifu in the character creator. So I guess I'm to blame. At the let's not get fucked up here about it. Okay, give me this. 2 duos. Past Crunch forgets per usual. I'm really enjoying right now that it feels like everything, it's just very intuitive. Like, you just click on these things here to build them. Okay, here's our turrets. Ooh, and you got a little range. Oh, I got to stay over there while you get built. Okay, you're red, meaning you're not performing. Possibly because you don't have power? Nope, it just says they just need copper. Literally all you need is copper. Does stuff not need power in this game? Put down a fucking shitload of these. Yeah, ultimately it'd be ideal if we could have them one split apart and have one of these go down the middle, but these are so cheap right now that fuck it. Like, who cares? Like that. The only menu in this game that's too much to take in is the core database menu at the bottom. It's legit just the everything you've ever seen menu. Okay, and I mean, that makes some sense, right? Core database. This doesn't overwhelm me. After the Noida progress screen, that's fine. Hey, Tranquil, saw the Noida W on YouTube. Big congrats. Thank you. I appreciate you, for real. Thank you, buddy. Oh, the belt didn't connect. Yep. There you go. Okay, this doesn't... Okay, it's not doing anything... It's not doing anything because it's already full on ammo, probably. Like Factorial, but with more defensive. Yeah, exactly. That is copper, right? Let's set up a similar situation over here. Not you. Digging. Go like this, and then we can send one belt up the middle. Feed you. Okay, so now if shit attacks us, we should be good to go. You and multiplayer can shift-click on the core database icons and paste them in chat. Ooh, that would be nice. Yep, you have nothing to shoot, which is why I'm guessing you're not doing anything. You also have a thing for liquid. No thing for power, though. I'm guessing stuff just doesn't need power. Walls can prevent oncoming damage from reaching buildings. Place copper walls around turrets. Okay, we don't have copper walls yet, but we can probably get them here in the research table. Yes, sir. Get up to large copper walls. We need 700 copper for that. What would be nice to do is some kind of thing... Actually, maybe this is doable. Gonna take a lot of belts, though. Will you send copper out? Damn it! Sucks. It'd be nice if it could send copper out once it's full so that we could then route it out and take it back to the core. We could theoretically put a split off here. Hey, Ramses2047, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate you. We could theoretically put like a splitter guy here, which I think I saw something like that. Right here, junction. We could use a junction to break off so that once we're done producing, once the turret is full, it breaks off and sends it elsewhere, but I don't know, that might... This feels like a shame to not have those running that whole time. We could set up more here while we're back here, for what it's worth, though. Put those right on there. No, not like that. It is really clean. It's very easy to press the buttons. Good beep boops, chat. Very good beep boops so far. I did get a W in Noida yesterday. Yeah. Okay. And it? Water just increased fire rate. Barogo developed junction. There's something you need to be on it. Hey, I appreciate the tips, Brainiac, but for what it's worth, try to avoid, like, directly backseating and stuff like that. I'm gonna fuck around. I'll figure everything out. There's no rush at all. I'm here to have fun. How easy was Colmy for you? Unfortunately, insanely easy. It was still fun because it was like, you know, justifying how good my wand was in Noida. But it was like, slightly, I wish there was like a little bit more of a fight, if I'm gonna be real with you. I wish there was a little bit more of a fight. I had a very, very strong wand. What about... Can't build it there. Ooh, enemy drop zone. Bear Colmy tends to be easy first time. Anything built in the radius is destroyed. A wave will begin now. Get ready. Okay. I think you probably meant just give me 3. You probably meant just put 3 of these in front of both of them. Alright. They're shooting at me, dude. Okay, we're chilling. Flying units cannot be easily dispatched with standard turrets. Scatter turrets provide excellent anti-air, but require lead as ammo. You want me to do that right now, or was that the whole wave? Leave drop point immediately. Space to pause and unpause. The huge W? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a huge W. You want me to just build this immediately, don't you? Which we can look for while we're paused. There you are, scatter. Just seen what's happened in Tennessee today. It's like a very unfunny bad joke. Factory made C4 and TNT is... That's crazy, Aga. What kind of wand was it? It was just like a rapid fire spark trigger with chainsaw and chain bolt on it. That also had like damage aura, and I was firing it, you know, on like a 1-frame cadence or whatever. We were fucking cranking, Granny. We were cranking. All right, build that shit. Apply the scatter turret with lead using conveyors. We got some lead over here. Kind of weird way to set this up, but... That's chat. Those are some good sounds. They knew what they were freaking doing with them sounds, chat. Heavy shot in the payload. Yeah, right, Tranquil. Boring ass wand, not gonna lie. You could have at least put a nuke on it. We had the option to take a nuke, and I didn't take it for the good of the run, and I feel good about that. Another way to get to things like, say, conveyors, you see they have a little number on the menu. Select them like 3-1. If you press that sequence numbers, it'll pull it up without needing to be part of that menu. Try it with drills. 2-1. I see. 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what's up, Roadwolf? Is this situation that Factorio is the OG and this game is like a death must die? This seems like Factorio with a focus on tower defense. We're about to get invaded. Why is air turret yellow? What do you mean by that? Also, I feel like I don't need these side ones, so let's take these back. It looks good. I think we're all set. They're pumping out lead. You got copper funneled into both of them. Ooh. Build more turrets, buy more resources, and defend against all waves to capture the sector. Look at him go, dude. All right, I should get in the mix, right? Come at me. I fight in the front lines. I show the fuck up. Okay. View information will block by selecting in the build menu, then selecting the question mark at the right. Ah, like that. Tech structures from enemy projectiles. 320 health, 1 by 1. Cool. Yo, because was inactive. Ah, gotcha. You have plenty of copper, and in general, more wall is better. Yeah, what happens if I just completely block it? Turn green when shooting. Yeah. Like, they'll just spend time shooting at my walls then, probably, right? What I can do is, instead of running it like this, we can go... spread them out for now, but we could put, like, a bunch. Actually, hold on. We gotta put you in the correct spacing now that it's even. And we'll just do that for now. And then... we'll break you down. Do you better. So we didn't need to break all... well, I kind of want it to look neat. Let's come up like this. Or actually... yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And up. And along. That should work, I think, theoretically. Will they just take off of that? Hopefully. Alright. Crunch, go to the research tab above conveyors to find something useful. Chad, I'm never gonna use... oh, hold on, they're coming. Yep, they just start breaking through. Okay, we handled it manually. I'm never going to use junctions, chat. So it does seem like you need to, like, actually lead directly into the turret, because it's not just depositing it onto it. So that does make things slightly more complicated, right? We're now actually going to need junctions. Okay, chat, I'm immediately going back on what I said before. Get the junction, and then the router distributes input items to 3 output directions equally. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so now... grab this. Let's think. We just have you come right into a junction like there. Can't be even, which kills me, chat. I'm gonna have it go up in 2 because I want to. Actually, that's kind of good, isn't it? Alright. Okay. Bingo. And bango. Now give me this. So is this gonna... it does not seem to be working. Or it is, it just takes time? Nope, not like that. Okay, how do you work? Acts as a bridge for 2 crossing conveyor belts. The wrong thing? I feel like I need to use a router instead, huh? Yeah. There we go. Use you. Can he blow me up? Probably. Chad, he's eating my lunch. He's eating my lunch. Holy. Okay. Alright. We got this. That guy never beat Noida. You ever played Ripbreaker? A tiny bit. I do know that. I know the game, Road Wolf. Up this red top left. Nice, thank you. Okay, he actually blew up one of my turrets. Look, over here, I think we now figured it out. Whereabouts messed up where you just were? You mean right here? This is all working. Right there looks a little fucky, but it seems like it's working. Okay, we need more turrets here. We need to get rid of this. Or actually, no, hold on. We can leave pretty much all of it up to, like, there. And then, router. And have it go out in the different directions. But let's set up turrets first. Have it be, like, one out. Perfect. This should actually work fine, theoretically. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Road Wolf. Yep. Clean. Whoa-oh, uh-oh. That's big Damahe, though. Okay. Sure. Stripe, you can have a spoiler cookie about pathfinding. Go for it. Part of what you're probably saying is we want to, like, make them go to different sides or whatever, and we could also make them have to, like, run around in here. You'd be like... Right? Enemies will detect which side has less guns or a hole in the wall. Okay, so right now they're going to go to this other side now that there's, like, defenses on both of them. But this is probably what I want to do to make them just sit and take fire from my guns forever. Let's see how that does them. We got to find out ways to upgrade our own building as well. This is going to be much more annoying for them right now. About telling you so many things, but another thing the game won't tell you for ages is that you can rebuild broken things by pressing and holding B and then dragging over the area. Oh. Things you kind of just end up learning by pressing random shit and learning, or are taught way too late in the game. Like I've never played RimWorld either. I would like to. More turrets is more effective. We have a lot of turrets right now. We should build another one of these ones. But also, friendly reminder, guys, a little bit of backseating, a little bit's okay. But for the most part, post a spoiler cookie if you want something like that. If you want something like that, and, hold on. Yeah, look at this. Idiots. We also can shoot over these walls. I got destroyed. F, drag to select blocks to copy and paste. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. That's sick as fuck. Holy hell, that's sick. Okay, we got another one of you. Let's go. Little bingo bango there. Your conveyor's still broken? No, it's not? Last, I'm not overreaching? Right, no, you're okay. You're okay. I'm just saying a lot, like, it's helpful, but a lot of this stuff, like, you know, do this, do that. I'll figure it out. Let me just play the game, you know? Messed up one. Looking one in left clump of mines. Is something actually wrong there? Because it's fully fed still. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the blueprint thing just being there from the get-go, that's crazy nice. I see that you're saying it looks weird, but it is fine. Okay, we need to wire you. Put a junction here. Junction here. Or sorry, not junction, router. There you go. There's a glitch because he had something on that belt that wouldn't have fit on the angle. Yeah, it'll scoop it up eventually, I think. Next wave's coming. We got another one of you. I guess, yeah, it's probably worth, like, if they somehow break through this first layer, just put up another... Or I guess then they're gonna get on the belts. We can at least funnel them, right? Okay, looks like they could shoot right over this stuff, so we might also want to, like, put walls on the edge here at some point. You said B. Okay, B does not work like... There you go. Hold B. Oh, whoops. Lurk at a mostly remember book. I'll be back later. Hell yeah, sister of the sea. We'll catch you later. Thank you for the lurk. You're real, man. It's very tempting to help when seeing a newbie struggle. I know, but... You know, I think for what it's worth, you got to redefine struggle. We've been playing this game for 30 minutes. We've been playing this game for 30 minutes, and I don't think we're struggling. I don't think we're struggling. Again, I appreciate you hanging, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine, and it's okay if I don't understand everything immediately. Let's, the wall thing actually does seem like it's working okay, but I do agree in general that we could use more turrets. We just need to up the Damahe portfolio. Telling you flat out wrong info still, spoilers? I mean, no. I guess. Alright, we got some more. The fact that those don't light up there kills me. I think we need to just fix it. Alright. Finish that in 5 in general, but yet it's been 30. Yeah, but I'm having fun discovering the game. Don't you want to watch somebody play for the first time so that you get the experience of watching them discover the game? Brainiac? Isn't that the whole point of this content? Hey, what's up, Tenno? Welcome back. Holy, dude, they're pushing through with a lot more might now. Okay. This is a big problem for me. This is a giant problem for me. Alright. I'm dead as dicks. The point is we get to boss you around. Yeah, that is not the point, bro. Alright, my core's about to get dick-butted, which is not good. We did survive it. Tells you to destroy blocks things. Yeah, B and select destroyed block plans. This will rebuild them automatically. That is a really nice feature. So far, the quality of life seems really good, man. We need turrets farther up. Or we just let those closer, we let those farther down walls go and instead build the mazes closer. So that they're in turret range. Holy, what happened here? Did I do that? They did that. That's nice, man. That B feature, that is crazy nice. So let that shit go. We've got more waves coming. Let's finish wiring you guys up. Bunch more of you, and then I guess maybe we even put like a back layer of turrets. Maybe we put a back layer of turrets. Could be a wise idea for, you know, the odd case when somebody gets through. Which obviously is never going to happen, but, you know. See what's going on up here? Your conveyor's not working? Yes, it is. New content unlocked. Once enough resources are collected, you can launch by selecting nearby sectors from the map in the bottom right. Okay, so we've kind of completed this map now. One last thing, the little arrow on the top right lets you skip the next wave you think you're ready for before the timer runs out. Up here. Okay, top left. Yeah. So we've got enough to launch and get out of here. You can go to the frozen forest now. Fuck it. Send me. Launch item capacity 2,000. So is this, am I checking? Let's do max. Okay. We're now going with some of the resources that we left with. Frozen Forest has a new resource. We're in a new spot. Let's look where this drop zone is. Let's try to look where this drop zone is. What an interesting map, man. Okay, there's the drop point. Very far from base. We also want to just be funneling resources into our base, so let's get going with it instantly, right? Not you. You want to go... I don't want to set this up. We do want a bunch of this, right? But we're not going to actually use all of it, so maybe we just go, like... make it slightly more efficient as far as this shit's concerned. Yoink! You've immediately got some pretty solid production. Now let's look around for some lead. Oop, this is coal or whatever that new resource is. And this, I don't know. I'm just going to do this in a kind of random... something like this should be okay. Okay. Send you down. Yeah, the only thing I find lacks a little QOL is specifically the belting of things. It's a little weird. Like, I should be able to just go like, bink, and then start going up, and it should just, you know, do it. That sounds so good, man. Now, having belts not be like an item that I gotta, like, set up resources to craft as well is also kind of nice. Darkness lingers. It is dark. It is dark. Hold control when placing belts. Okay, good QOL tip. Need to block some pathway and add turrets behind them. Don't worry, Brainiac. I'm gonna figure all that shit out. This is a thinky game, so if you just give me the information on how to win it, then I don't get the fun of playing the thinky game, you know? Alright, we're building up some coal. I would like to get some lead as well. That lead? Think so? Really break you. Wrong placement there. Send me over here. Don't merge. Or it makes it there, do that. Yep, perfect. How we go. Don't actually merge yet. There. Clean. Alright, we got all three resources coming in with a bit of production. Not totally crazy. We could probably use more lead than that ultimately. But let's also look at research. I feel like we could get a bunch of stuff here, right? Ooh, items over terrain and buildings. That's nice. Sorter, if an input item matches the selection, it passes it forward. Otherwise, the item is outputted to the left or right. Also useful. Also useful. Distributor, 7 output directions. What? Oh, it's probably very big. Any way to move already built structures? I don't know, actually. Compress coal into graphite. That sounds useful, but we can't afford it. We need more coal. Generates power. Okay, so power is going to be a thing. Power is going to be a thing. We just don't have stuff that requires power yet. We just don't have stuff that requires power yet. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't believe I can move already built structures, but I can break them down very easily. All right, we have a wave in a minute 14, so we need to actually... We've got some production back at home. Let's go start setting up defenses at the zone where the shit goes down. Okay, here's our initial copper store. We want to set up that close to the front line. I mean, it's probably good to start close to the front line, right? And they're specifically limiting us here. So let's think. I feel like a decent idea would be to kind of let them go relatively. Maybe we block this. We go like, you're done. You're going down. Block this. This is where y'all are coming. And then we just set up like a line where the turret... Or actually, we need more room than that. But we're going to set up a line where the turrets can be here. On Crunch's side here, the game looks simple. It requires you to put in favor to thought. You're not just worrying about what you're making enough blank. You're worrying about what you're making blank to power the gun that fires blank and is enough to kill blank. Yeah. I'm liking the... the vibes are very promising to me so far. I love this kind of shit. Hopefully y'all are enjoying watching it as well. Yeah, this is where I think we start, like, just fucking roasting them. Oh, shit. They're coming now. He's breaking my walls for no reason, chat. I need to do them on my own. So I didn't prioritize setting up buildings enough. Or turrets enough. Okay. Here we go. He killed the ever-living dick out of me. Yeah, we focused too much on setting up resources at base and not enough on... Dude, holy hell. He's a damn grand champion. Look at this guy. He's winning it all for the robot race. Holy fuck. All right. All right, so Frozen Forest didn't go well for us, chat. Yeah, 07. But we're going to do what we can. How's the volume, by the way? Hey, what's up, Red Eagle? That's okay. That's good, honestly. Now we know the stakes. Take me back to Frozen Forest. Volume's good? Okay, nice. The hell? So I need to build up more resources back at Ground Zero first? Okay. Do we just fill in the fucking gaps here and just make this like an insano wall, or do we continue with our idea of back here? Continue with our idea of back here for right now. What's up, Marsha? Hope you're doing well. Right. Now grab these. Huge. That's all you need, man. You don't just take materials from the last zone. The last zone actively gives you the materials to build to the next zone. AKA, you need enough to make another core in the last zone. Okay. 30 capture. You don't need more gun. Oh, so there's not... I figured there would still be more waves. Well. I'm living. No, not the router chain. What's wrong with the router chain? Heresy? It looks to me like it would work just fine. It looks to me like it would work damn fine. Probably more expensive. It costs 3 copper instead. You want a genuine answer for why it's bad? Not yet. Let me learn by learning. So should I just wait here is my question. Can I launch again yet? Now do I have enough stuff? No, I need more purple. So purple me at a faster pace, chat. Let's expand purple production. There you go. All right, but you will hear me crying and sobbing. Sounds like programmers discussing tabs versus spaces. Yeah, it seems to me like it works just fine. Seems to me like it works just fine. I guess we could go find some other lead while we're chilling. I guess we could go find some other lead. So hold on, let's try to use our thing. I'm going 2-1. Ah, chat. Actually, hold on. Get rid of you. You're inconvenient. X is like tabs all the way. I'm not a programmer. I don't have an opinion. Control. Oh, licorice. Licorice, you angel. That's so satisfying, dude. Love that. I wonder if we're gonna get upgrades for our guy, like in Dyson Sphere. Alright, a bunch more lead incoming. And honestly, because it just straight up doesn't hurt, throw some... Does it matter if materials are mixed? Not really, right? It'll be probably hard for the licorice to get a say. Let's try it out. Generally, you don't want to mix materials, but since they're all going to the core... Like, generally as in other factory games, I think. Yeah, mixing doesn't matter if it goes to the core. I'll also put a couple more down here for what it's worth. Just get the full juices, all the squeezy juice we can get out of this. We also can go here now. Give me junction or router, whatever. Oh. Easy peasy. Very factorial looking. Yeah, James Newman, it is. It is. All right. Up, keep filling that in. There we go. Now we're getting extra flood. This is what I was talking about where, like, all this copper could be working in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? All this copper could be working in the meantime. Yeah, if a belt is flooded and closer resources critical could matter. I feel like this is not general best practice, but I think for right now it's fine. I also think we have enough to launch. Backs up the copper, probably won't be able to load anything on the belt. Yeah. We'll fix it later. I think you've already figured it out, but yeah, it's directly beneficial to make more than you need so that you can always come back and get more. Another thing the game doesn't tell you, your previous zones are always active. They're in a low loaded state, but if you're making 100 copper per second there, it will continue when you're not there. Okay. Nice. We're building up like a whole map of little factories. Now we've got enough to launch, man. Max me. Send me with as much as I can take. Let it continue just building back there. Okay, and now we're back here, and hey! Some of our stuff stayed. We get to try again, and some of the stuff is genuinely there. That's so nice, dude. So I don't think this was a good strategy. Hey, what's up, Leah? Rocks, that's right. I don't think my idea was, like, make them go down a murder hallway. You know? Let's think. Theoretically, if I were trying to develop such a murder hallway... Do it like this. A little slower drill, but it's convenient for belting. Keep it tight to the wall. And then just wherever we have a turret, we just pop down a fucking router in there instead. Not the most convenient building, but, you know. Oh, look at the pretty snow, chat. And then, router me. Theoretically now, we could start just, like, laying down turrets. And they're gonna have to walk by like all of these. This probably isn't the most efficient way to do things. All right. Hey, what's up? What's up, Wheelie? I said here, I'll zoom in for you, Wheelie. Is this good? Dude, that looks pretty sick to me. That looks pretty sick to me. What am I looking for here? 4-1 should take me to wall, right? I guess not. Oh, it's 6-1. Okay. Do those turrets have routers? Yeah, they all got routers. They're good. You can also turn off the snow particles if it fucks up stream. Gotcha, okay. It looks like the bitrate's okay for me, but let me know, guys. Looking for Mira to say hi to lead apartment. She's not here. Very fair. Honorable work. We can strengthen defenses here, by the way. Make it less attractive for them to break through. Turrets get destroyed, you know? Not mine. I guess we can. This is still... No, looks fine right now. Nice. Do something like this, and they're still going to go down this path. Right? And then don't let them get into my production factories. I was here for VS. This is nothing. Honestly, Hex. We've seen far worse around these parts. Okay. Finish doing what you're doing. Oh, I don't even have enough copper, brother. Give me my 1 copper back at home. Why is my base not creating copper? Oh. That's why. Dude, that quality of life is insane. The B key is so insanely sick, dude. Does this cost me stuff, though? It does. I've got to get to hand mining. Oh, no, my titties. Someone shit on them, chat. Pause building. Oh, speaking of, did you try Mega Bonk yet? Oh, baby. Yes, I love Mega Bonk. You didn't like it? That's crazy, Wheelie. Like what you like, but that's crazy. Okay, resume building. Yeah, I've been loving Mega Bonk. I've even been playing a bit off stream. I mean, I want to like the bonk. I don't know. Maybe you're just not that. Maybe you're just not into the genre, really. Pretty good, man. Look at that. That's not too freaking bad at all. 100 belts being placed in a row is nice, dude. My tits a pretty fun exclamation. Yeah, it's a classic around here. That's a tried and true. That's our bread and butter. The tits and the shitting of them. Hey, what's up, 7 Roto? Felt like an awkward inferior Vamp Survivor speed. Maybe I didn't give it long enough to get used to it. Yeah, I mean, I would say, Wheelie, if that's how you felt about it, maybe give it another chance. Because when you start to see the differences in building and the way they use verticality and like the infinite stacking items like in Risk of Rain, dude, in my opinion, you know, it's all subjective, but Mega Bonk's got the frickin' sauce. It's lathered in it. Lathered in the sauce, Wheelie. Alright, Tamahe was good. We got nothing for flyers, though, chat. We got nothing for flyers, so we are going to need to solve that. Maybe over here by the lead pit. Also, just a little more copper back at home would be great, because we're kind of putting stuff out slow as fuck, if you will. You'll accept that as a scientific term. Give me this. Put another one. And then belts are going to be 3-1. 3-1. No, just 3. It's 3-1. Oh, there we go. Try to get the commands. Bonk is goog. Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing Bonk off stream as well, because it's tough. You know, like, I want to put entire playthroughs of things on stream, but when I'm already, like, sitting down to game in my private time, which it's not like I have that much time to do anyways. There's that arrow, by the way. When I'm sitting down to game in my private time, which I don't have that much time to do anyways, I'm, like, dodging mines. I'm like, okay, well, I can't play Noida because we got to save it for stream. Can't play Core Keeper, we got to save it for stream. Can't play Lives B, got to save it for stream. You know, so it's just like... Some things I gotta be like, cut it. I'm a good chatter. I was about to backseat, but I didn't. Silly, but I'm proud. Thank you. I appreciate you. This is painful to watch. W Factory stream? What are you talking about? We're cooking. Look at this. Erased. Erased. We're gonna need more firepower, but honestly, chat, we've had far worse plans. The copper mined core, though, what's wrong with it? Could be more efficient because we have all these spaces out to the side, you're saying, but I just wanted belting simplicity. I just wanted belting simplicity. We'd also throw one there for what it's worth, though. That's free 99. That's free real estate. And then we could also just go like, you know, something like this. And then God, it feels good. Don't touch the fans. It's either racism or anime. One of these things is not like the other. And frankly, they shouldn't be treated with the same vitriol. They shouldn't be treated with the same vitriol. Stripe, why are you losing it? Why are you losing it, pal? What's yucking your yum, Stripe? Talk to me about it. Anime is wheelie. Come on, buddy. Come on, pal. True and real. Hex, don't back that take up. Conveyor merge isn't needed and gonna back up. Let me make my mistakes, Stripe. Let me make my mistakes. Let me cook my spaghetti, Stripe. You cannot stop the spaghetti. I love how they futilely shoot that wall. Idiots. Look at that. Dude, they can't even get close. You told me to say it. Yeah, they're saying I'm not talking enough hentai this stream. God forbid women be racist. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can't be, you know. We can't be feeding into the racist narrative after the Frieza incident. Let's just put it that way. Licorice, look at all those routers, baby. Look at all those routers. Barely gonna be able to fuel all that, but might work just via a backup. One thing in this game, chat needs to learn more than you. No factory will be fully optimized. There will be spaghetti and there will be suboptimal placements. Yeah, exactly. I was talking hentai. My government might block him. Good. Good. We watched your last stream, Noida part. Hell yeah, GG Crunch, well done. That forecast want, let's go. Looking forward to tomorrow, Noida, of course. You watched that fast, man. You watched that all now. You watched that at 4x speed? You were here like an hour ago. Welcome in, by the way. We can do one more of these here. Do I have it already? No. Give me another one. You, there, and then bingo, bango, dodge, Durango. Huge. We definitely need more going on here. Can we make you... Can you output in 2 directions? Yes. Alright, I mean, this feels like some pretty serious firepower, chat. So we should get some kind of flying resistance. Those kinds of mobs are probably going to come in pretty soon. You're not getting through there, dude. Incredibly easy. The lemon is peasy. Talking hentai and a pop-up comes up making me give them my ID, fingerprint, blood sample, retinal scan. Let me check your asshole. Okay, stocking back up. We probably are going to need more copper coming out of here. Get pause parts, everything except Noida parts and chat back sitting part. Almost 3 hours have passed. What? Really? Well, hell yeah. Thank you for watching. I didn't mean that in any kind of negative way. I was just like, damn. We should also figure out, let's just outline the path we're leading them. I think we're strong enough for the next, like, wave or two, right? We should lead them, like, around town, for sure. Like, we could then maybe lead them, I don't know, up over here and have, like, another murder rally. Put some more defenses here. We don't want them getting on my stuff. No backseat, I front seat. You said you should get air defense. I should, but we've yet to see air enemies, to be fair. I was just thinking, like, where am I going to get that air defense? I guess we could set it up, like, right here, behind these walls. And have it come off of this. Put, like, 2 of those fuckers up. Put fucking 3 of these guys down. Ooh, it's getting spicy, dude. And router me. Alright, those should be functioning now. Do not know, they just come from there for right now. Which is very cool. I'm loving being able to, like, create this funnel. We're gonna need stronger walls soon. See the router spam being so bad and it hurts every fiber of my being. At least so optimal things, but this is torture. Crunch, let me free from this agony. I don't actually see the downside on the router spam yet. It seems genuinely good to me. It's costing me triple the copper, but it's still negligible copper cost. The router spam... Oh, ooh. Interesting. V just takes you back to base. The router spam seems good to me. If it's actually bad, the game will teach me that it's bad in time. I'd rather blow up walls than follow your plan for them. Well, I can just build more walls, frankly. Right? Put another layer of walls here to further punish them. You alternative router spam anyways? I don't know. It seems like it's working to me just fine. We got some anti-air there. It's protected. Alright, let's continue creating our funnel like I was doing before. Router spam like garlic and Vampire Survivor. You think it's great for a while until later you realize you're limiting yourself with it? Probably. Probably. But that's what I'm saying is, like, it's okay for me to learn that lesson over time, you know? That's the point I'm getting at. Block this off with heavy walls. Turret nesting, putting as many turrets around a router as you can, tessellating the pattern. That sounds really good, but that sounds above my pay grade, and you know it. We'll get there, but once again, we've been playing this game for 1 hour and 3 minutes. We've been playing this for 1 hour and 3 minutes. Continue. Honestly, I think I just want to bolster these defenses right now. Has anyone here ever played Cataclysmo? Because I thought that was a very promising seeming, like, building tower defense game. Alright. Alright. 1 hour of gameplay distracted stream rating goes keep it very simple. Exactly, Wheelie. It does seem, I think I'm getting the fundamentals, right? Create a path for them to go down, make it inconvenient and long, so I get to lead them around and make them walk into lots of, like, you know, stuff. Ooh, control goes crazy there, dude. Look at that. That's beautiful. Actually make this a little wider. And yeah, I'll put turrets back here. So the Router Spirit is fine for now. I'm just being goofy. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm sure there are better ways. Only issue is the constant need to rebuild. Boiler cookie? No, I'm okay. I'm having fun. I'm okay. I'm having fun. All right, and now get some of you going. Right, something like this. Get me over in that arena, and then let's set up some turrets. Music die. It'll come back. It's on and off, the music. Okay. So hold on, let's see here. One router for you two. That's slightly more efficient router tech. It's not exactly easy to, yeah. First up, let's rebuild. Just router spam. Hey, it's working, baby. It's working. The router spam's doing wonders for us. We are having to rebuild an awful lot. They're breaking a lot of my shit very early. Why don't we, honestly... How far do you reach? You still reach there. Bingo bango. Although, are these things eventually going to run out of copper? Probably not, but that's going to increase the firing squad there. That's going to increase the firing squad there. Now let's keep building up over here. There it is. Ecosystem created. And we could theoretically break it off and pull over here for another one as we lead by on this side. Right? I don't think we need to get that far yet. If we lead them up here, we're in a pretty good position. Ecosystem destroyed. What's up, rats? Good to see ya. Control me. There we go. We're going to need to make stronger walls soon. I should probably take a look at the... Honestly, though, we're spending way too much copper. We're going to need a lot more copper. As we've heard early. So this is actually, you know what? This could be a decent time to send some copper back. We might need to destroy this later. College sucks. I get it. I hear ya. Hopefully most stuff's been going well for you. It's good to see you, rats. Oh, that's so good, dude. I love the belts. Man, I love the belts. Things be good, thankfully. Let's go. That's awesome. You would think we have enough copper generation, but we fucking don't, man. We, like, legitimately fucking do not. What's going on over here? Hey, give me all that. Derelict structures or broken remnants of old bases no longer function. These structures can be deconstructed for resources, so something kind of valuable to do with our time. Pay attention to the diamonds. Like, what stuff's active and what stuff's not. You never have enough copper, Jen. You still been getting some Guilty Gear time in, rats, at least? We're chilling. Dude, this is a very nice factory building experience so far. I'm having a lot of fun, chat. Like you guys were saying, really simple, clean UI, good quality of life, and an engaging gameplay loop here where I'm expanding my little thing with the explicit goal of defending. Building up this factory, very fun. Yeah, the factory must grow. I gotta play Factorio in order to earn the right to say that. Ooh, ow! God damn it. There you go. It's alright, it's alright. But so here, we're seeing some red triangles because we don't have enough copper production to actually fuel all those turrets. I don't really see an easy way to solve it right now, though, right? We could rearrange our guys here a bit and try to get more bang for our buck out of this. Maybe that's our best go. But it's worth it doing it right now before the next wave in 30 seconds? We should probably wait for the next one, shouldn't we? We should probably wait for the next one. Why are you still telling me to... Why are you still giving me this? Yep. Copper's building. We got a shitload of coal. Yeah, we probably need to move this stuff around. Okay, they're starting to get filled. Little by little. There's not enough copper around, man. There just ain't enough copper to go around. Could maybe try to siphon some of that off, but I don't know. Or we could actually use those higher logistic things. Rebuild and heal? Oh, you're right. Alright, that's alright. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. Alright, big problems, but hey, look at this. Are you gonna follow my rules? Or are you gonna break? Damn it! Damn it, chat. How thick would that have to be for them to not do it? Yeah, no, I need to go back into the tree for sure. I need to go back into the tree for sure. We're cooked. We're cooked. Alright. Okay. Take me back. They hate following rules. Yeah. No, good to learn. Very good to learn. Hey! Thank you for the resub. Got into League of Legends? Oh, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Hopefully you've been having fun. Part I love of the rebuild, there's only enemy destruction, not your own. You have to live with your mistakes, yeah. Okay, take me back here. Rebuild command. Heal works well enough. Heal works well enough for that. Alright, and now we just can immediately launch again. After the core is filled to capacity with any item, extra items of that type receive it with being incinerated. Like, oh, it's just they won't build up. Gragas is so funny. What's Gragas like these days? Do people still just go like full AP Gragas and they just literally all they do is throw that barrel and it does like 2/3 of health in one burst? Now the skip wave button will be of use? Yeah. Gragas is literally the same. They were like, there's no perfecting perfect. Yeah, we don't need to make a command for one stream. I'm with Aga on that. Okay. Start rebuilding. Just get copper going for right now. Well, this doesn't work. I wonder how we could try to make it do better. Didn't even remember Gragas till you said it. Gragas is a fucking OG, brother. Yeah, we got wave 1 in 4 minutes. So yeah, this is where you're saying we skip, which makes sense. It was probably kind of fun, too. Play this game again, I beg of you. I'll waste another 50k food. I mean, I want to, Licorice. The problem is not that I'm obviously having a good time. We just got too many games to play, man. So you might have to spend the 50k again if you want to see it. Because if I'm gonna dedicate the time to be like, we're playing fully through a factory game, it's gonna be Factorio. That's no hate on Mindustry. That's no hate on Mindustry. Play bot lane Jhin. Even Jin's like after my time. Like I played a bit post Jhin release, but not like when I was really playing. All right, there we go. Too interesting to fall asleep. Curse you, Crunch. It's fun. I hope it's been fun for you guys to watch as well, you know? Okay, this stuff's back up and running. We still have a decent amount of money. Seven levels in 2009. Yeah, mine was also like, it was a little later than that, but... Alright, so we've got some time to rethink things here. How do I make them... Like, if I make this actually thick enough, will they not go? Yeah, like I said, I've come back a little since Jin came out, but... I'd be 100% supportive of this being full-time, even if it's just, like, once every 2 weeks. I know, but we can't, you know? Then it's gonna take us literally an entire year to get through the Liza P DLC, you know? Loving it because I can see you do have the factory game brain, so you're doing things a lot different than most others who first play. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I do like it. So I'm still in the Liza P DLC, yeah. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm not complaining about it. Just, you know, it's a good example of how things take a long time to get through, you know? It took us fucking... Alright, if they still try to break through this, then clearly you actually cannot funnel them the way I suspected. But yeah, like Master Mode Terraria took us, you know, 6 months. P-Week when? Well, I have Monday off, so I'm just gonna fucking pee my goddamn face off on Monday. I think. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also entertaining the idea of mixing in, you know, like an hour of roguelikes sometimes. Like tomorrow morning, before we play Core Keeper, I'm thinking about maybe doing like a run of Clover Pit, you know, something like that. I think we need to readjust this stuff. And we have very easy first waves. We have 1:20, so I think now's a good time. Readjust this spagat for Stripe. You guns maybe repel them from that wall. Much about pathfinding, just they will factor defenses into their pathing. Dude, I haven't tried Nubbies yet. I would love to try Nubbies. I would love to try Nubbies. I got it forever ago, like meaning to try it on stream. And just didn't. Get as much copper out of this as we can this time. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. How's that do you, chat? How's that do you? And then let's have, oh, you actually cannot be accessed at all. You are completely blocked in. So we're gonna have to lose those two guys. It's just the way it is. Alright. Why are you not shitting out copper? Oh, you produce it very, very slowly. How's the Core Keeper going? It's super fun, rats. I really like Core Keeper. Really, really like Core Keeper. Interesting. You should be alright. It's literally one guy. Alright. Love to see more, but I know this game takes a lot more time than one might assume, so if it becomes a regular, it'd be better to wait to give it a proper slot in the future, even if it's a year or two for now. I mean, that could be in the cards. Learning about and abusing pathfinding is fun, which you've been playing for a good while. Know a lot of Terraria enemy pathing and how to abuse it. Nice. This, I imagine, is dense enough for them to consider. If it's not, it's going to take them a long-ass time to chew through it. Like, there's some pretty serious defenses here. It's so I can make them walk past 6 more turrets. Okay. Skip that, by the way. Just keep this shit rolling. Hey, what's up, Baga? Don't forget the tech tree. Yeah. True. That we actually, that's a great reminder. Because we could definitely be, like, upgrading our shit here. Large copper wall. Could have been using that probably for a long time. Get graphite, which gives us pyrrhotite mixer, coal, lead, and sand. Silicon from sand and coal. Combustion generator, so that's we get power, which I don't know what I need for. Transmits power to connected nodes. The node will receive power from or supply power to adjacent blocks. Okay. Over terrain and building seems quite nice. Sorter and distributor, I don't know if we totally need yet. Hadn't broke for me as bossy guy. I hadn't said anything for a while. Yeah. Okay. So we have a bunch more shit now. I'm curious to try how these bridge things work. Also, how big are you? So you are just bigger. You're just bigger, but let's look at your health stats. You have 1280 health versus 320 health. So is that just an exact conversion? It is. It just has as much health as 4 blocks exactly. So it's not actually better, technically. It's just a bigger block that takes longer to destroy rather than destroying individual blocks. Yeah, that's interesting. Research is cheap, so why not, though? That's true. I just don't want to confuse myself with it yet. Like, there's sort of some value to keeping your menus a little cleaner, IMO. I'm curious about sending something over. If I go, like... And it shows me where stuff is going. But I, like, put some guns here? I don't even think they could... I don't think guns here could even shoot across the thing. They could, actually. Pull, like, a few of them, just out of curiosity. I just want to test how this works. Give me my routers. Nope. Not working the way I anticipated. Thought I saw copper on there, but it doesn't seem like it. What's the problem, huh? Put another one here. Through there. And everything stops flowing. You can turn them on and off, it seems like. Need router in that spot instead of bridge? No, you need something. Well, maybe then if I go, like... It is. It's sending items through. It's sending items through. You're right. We just have a limit of 3 blocks. So that is not going to make it through there is the problem. I see. Can't go all the way through there. So ideally what you would actually need to do is... do this. Just for the sake of testing. Like, obviously we could just go around, chat, but I just want to make sure I understand how it works. Right? Something like that. Oh, no. I fucked it up, but I think I have the general idea right. Although this is flowing in the wrong direction now. Let's instead put the... Sorry, put the router right there. Do that for licorice. Yep, okay, works. Clean. Didn't need to do it there, but now I get it. When holding one in your hand, the gold line shows you the reach of the bridge. Placing another bridge at the end of the line will be the max length. Okay. You're functioning, you're functioning. Send the next wave. Maybe next time it's destroyed, we should just replace it with the big beefy blocks. See how much of a difference it makes? Get me. Alpha Night Crunch, catch you tomorrow. Technically later today. Hell yeah, Aga. Thanks for hanging, buddy, and thanks for modding. I'll see you later, man. Let's see, will they actually make it all the way through this? Absolutely handled. And no, they did not break this one, but it's damaged. And we don't have a way to repair yet. We're probably going to make some, like, fucking repair drones or something, I bet. We're probably going to make some repair drones or something. Do I want to skip to the next one, or do I want to further bolster? We don't have a way to just, like, make our turrets stronger yet. We need to capture stuff. Like, these are all the turrets we're getting for right now. These are all the turrets we're getting for right now. Do we want graphite? I guess why not? Right. You want the kind of thought logic behind why the bigger walls are better? I guess my theory, I'll give you my theory first, and then you can tell me, Licorice. My theory is because they're making progress in actually fully destroying walls with the little ones. They'll do enough damage to a little wall to break it, whereas opposed they might not do actually 4 blocks worth of damage and then fully break this one. But I don't know, tell me. Yeah, you got me in this goddamn paperclip game and it's been running all day. Is it the cookie clicker effect? That was the vibe I was getting out of what Yan shared. Paperclip factory. Sounds fun. I love, dude, I'm a cookie clicker enthusiast. I'm a cookie clicker enthusiast. Get me? Good production, by the way. Oh, we never rebuilt all this stuff. Dude, look how satisfying that is. Oh, those sounds, man. My God, that's nice. The enemies only hit the front walls, meaning if you're using smaller ones, the ones behind the front line aren't getting hit. Meanwhile, the bigger walls are getting hit no matter what, so effectively the house the 2 behind the front is being brought up to the front. Yeah, that makes sense. Us being hit and make paperclip and sort of sense something else after a while. Quite a cool one to just play the background for a day. I will absolutely do that. I love an idle game. Not that. B. That makes sense though, Licorice. That's pretty 5-head. Get me? Whoops. Alright. Jamming in Silksong for 2 hours. I'm excited to get to that. I'm excited to play Silksong and know what everybody's talking. Alright, skip me. Whoops. I keep hitting V by accident. Know every little thing in this game didn't spend those 2.5k hours AFK? I believe it, brother. I will say though, Licorice, god damn it, your normal brand around here is having sex with lizards, and I don't see lizards or sex in this game. Okay, will you guys follow the rules? Yes. That's thick enough. Ooh, holy shit, they blazed right through there. Come on. Yo, we did it. No sex with insects. All right. We gotta fortify there. Something like that's gonna make it harder for them to get through. Not at a 15, it's getting spicy. That's gonna make it harder for them to get through. We can put another thing of guns up over here. That'll probably be worth, realistically. Wait, that one right there can't be, that won't work. That will not do, pig. Mothman sex? Chat, you guys are crazy. Chat, what makes you think I'm the kind of guy who likes to talk about Mothman sex? It's accurate, but I need to know the signals that I'm giving off. All right. Stop dicking me in the butt. There we go. Nope. Oh. Oh. Just do that, and then we'll break one of them down for routers. Really, Crunch? What, Stripe? All in the eyes. Mothman could get it and then some. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. Leah's sister and brother-in-law have a house out in West Virginia, and we talk about how Mothman's gonna fucking, like, hunt their family. We hope not, you know, but it's a legitimate fear. What the freak? Oh, yo, what? Holy shit. Dude, they literally went entirely off-grid. They went entirely off-grid. I can't take a force like that on my own. We're fucked. We're fucked. Is there a just get me out of here? We're fucked. Delete them. I guess rebuild what I can before we get yeeted out of here. Rebuild what I can before we get yeeted out of here. Find the weakest way to your core and take it. Yeah. We're done. We're cooked. They're killing us. We rebuild as much as we can. I wasn't keeping up on the maintenance. Actually, hold on. Stop. E. Clear plan. Rebuild with large copper walls. Alright, there it goes. Still set up guns while the wave is going. Maybe you can, but I can't. Take me back to ground zero, and then we should just be able to launch again. Yeah. Because ground zero is freaking cooking. We could research here. Do I want these things? I guess why not? Stripe would be happy if we took them. They have enough to launch, though. My 2.33 brain cells can't do all that? Yeah, exactly. We need more stuff? Wait, why do I need more stuff? Well, we can hang out here for a second, I guess. You set up more production? I guess is the point of this place. Well, we're going to beat other ones, too, so our production's going to go through the goddamn roof for those ones. Research things that takes the material out of your cores. Yeah, no, I know. I should have waited on that, but I was like, we can spend some of it. We can spend some of it. And then I spent all of it. What we can do, though, is take some of this excess garbage. We can take some of this excess garbage and fuel it back down to our base and increase our speeds. I'm not going to do it efficiently, though, because I don't want to. Huge. What a damn mess, chat. Actually, it's too much of a mess. It's too much of a mess. It's untenably a mess, chat. Break it off like here. You liked that mess? I don't know what you liked about that mess. Why you guys all going the wrong direction now? Take me... There you go. There you go. Now we've got some options, chat. And look at that copper going back. Look at that copper. Alright, we got enough money to launch now. And I suggest things... Oh, I literally don't have enough to launch. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Send me. Copper, dude. My fucking father broke his back mining copper 16 years, dude. What did he get out of it? Not even a fucking pension. Not even a fucking pension. My mother won't look at him anymore. My sisters won't talk to him. Oh, god damn it, we're out of shit. Oh, wait, resume building. There you go. Alright, aesthetically pleasing? It was aesthetically pleasing. You're not wrong. Not even a fucking pension, dude. Not even... They left him high and fucking dry, dude. 48 years he was working there. 9 to 5, 14 hours a day, bro. 9 to 5, fucking 16 hours a day, bro. Boston Sand and Gravel. This is the messiest shit you've seen all week, but that's fine. Fill these holes in. That should be pretty dissuading to them, I think. Because that way, absolutely dicked our butt big time. Case of green. 9 to 5, 16 hours. That's right, dude. That's what happens when you work Boston sand and gravel. You can't tell me it doesn't make sense. You didn't work there, kid. You never been there. You haven't been in the mines of Boston sand and gravel, making sand and gravel for all the children of the world. You don't know what it's fucking like. All right? You don't know what it's fucking like to do 16 hours in the coal pits. In the goddamn sand and gravel coal pits, and then you get home, you can't even get your goddamn boots off before, you know, your kids are all over you, your wife's nagging you. I swear to fucking God, man, this world ain't built for us, dude. This world ain't built for us. Let's put these down like this. Just make even tankier defenses. Oh yeah, I gotta put all this back together. We got a little while, and it's an incredibly easy early wave, so we should take this time here rather than skip waves and just get all of our stuff built back up. Alright, put these here. In response to my asking about suggesting something, if you did say something I missed it, I'm okay on those suggestions for research right now. I feel like I'm kind of researching everything I can get. Alright, huge. But I appreciate you asking. Great dopamine. 9 to 5, only 16 hours. Means you got an hour-long lunch, so there's that. Look at G, looking at the bright side of Boston sand and gravel. Alright, Lord Crunchiest. Why is this taking so long? Oh, it's because I got no copper in the damn bank. I never got any freaking copper in the bank, bro. We had more shit here. What the fuck? I just undid all my good work, chat. All right. Also, how long have I been playing? I've been playing for over an hour and a half. We should take a break soon. We should take a break soon. Actually, now that we've just established everything here, maybe we take a break now. Maybe we take a break now. Dude, these games delete. These games absolutely delete time for me, though. I remember when I was in the Dyson Sphere program Mines, I was like routinely accidentally staying up until like 4:30 in the morning. Routinely accidentally staying up till like 4:30 in the morning. True, yeah, you can pause. Because it would just be the thing where it's like, just gotta get a little more coal. Just gotta set up a little more coal production, but in order to do that, I gotta do this. And then in order to that, I gotta do this. The factory must grow. Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, these games eat time for me, man. A lot of fun so far. A lot of fun so far. Let's take our first break. A little further optimization there. It's not going to do much, but it'll do a little. And sometimes that's all you need it to do. Similarly, you're going to the core, so we can go just a little bingo bango as well as a little dodge Durango, and it's not going to hurt anybody. Except the coal veins, I guess. Same with you. And you. Get as much out of it as you can, brother. Get as much out of it as you can. You got 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me because I kick. All right, Cat is saying it's break time. You just came in and muted me. Yeah, no, I'm in the same spot. We're paused. Let's take a break there for right now. We'll take a 10-minute break. Hopefully y'all are enjoying I just literally about to say Factorio. Hopefully y'all are enjoying Mindustry so far. If you are and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. It is 8:35 now, so we will be back at roughly 8:45. Stick around if you're enjoying the stream. We'll be right back, everybody. Gonna work. That's amazing. Nothing to see here, boys. Just a coffin floating on by. That worked perfectly well. No problem, baby. Crunch, how do you tell the gender of the ant? Right, why the hell do you think I'm qualified for that? Why the hell do you think I'm qualified to sex an ant? Doesn't everyone know how to sex ants? I genuinely don't know how to sex ants. Sexing ants? What is this? Hollow Knight Rule 34. Although, isn't there like a queen ant? So aren't all... Wait. Aren't like all the ants male except for the very large queen ants? All ants are female except the winged males. What? Is that true? But so like all the regular worker ants are females? Worker soldiers, all ladies, girl power? So what the hell are the flying men doing? Frankly, Sister of the Sea. Well, what is it that they do? Besides whine and like drink beer and watch football. Nothing as usual. Yeah, the men of the race are useless and contribute nothing to society, except they have cool wings that they use to fight each other for the right to reproduce, and then they just die. Typical men, bro. Everybody, I have important business. Do not bother me.
1 hour later.
Yo, what? No shot. He's playing fucking Snake.
I got a virus that
I have
need
18 viruses.
Doesn't mean to install LimeWire on your computer. Fucking get your life together. Do that shit at home, brother. How many snakes do I need to win?
This place is a fucking joke. Boss, we all have so many viruses, man.
I'm doing work, bro.
Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes, boss. Just saying.
Dude, nice.
How much do I need to win here? Oh! Let's get some actual work done here. Oh, yo, don't do that, guys.
I don't think that
Hey. Who never called you guys out for doing slacker tasks? Just think about that. Hey, slackers who are here, remember who didn't try to catch you. You suck? All right. I think we may have deserved that. All right, and here we are. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh, masturbate. All right, let's keep exploring in here a little bit. All right, we got like bricks and stuff here. There were a bunch of books we could take with us. You're gonna die? Not me, baby. Not me. Electro-pegnit? Were you pegging last night? No, I was electro-pegging. You gotta try it. It's the newest fad. It's right up there with pickleball. Go to work, go to pickleball, go home and electric peg, watch Netflix, go to bed. That's the modern experience. Great outfit. Thank you, right? All great video games are basically just fashion simulators, ultimately. There's just a lot of hoops you gotta jump through for the fashion, and they're usually violent hoops. I'm into the drip. Like, this could be Sir Oatmeal's final form. I want to try some other armor sets, but this just feels right to me. There's always that point in a Souls game where you get to, like, a point in your character where you're like, this is it. I identify with this drip. This is this character's final form. It's their final evolution. It's what they'll beat the final boss with. You never want to see someone take their armor off in a Souls game. It is a bad thing. When somebody sheds their armor, they are absolutely growing in power. 100%. Losing the armor is not like they're losing defensive capabilities. They're going to fuck you up way, way worse. Do not forget it. Dude, I wanted a monkey so bad as a kid. I remember my family went to Cancun and I met a monkey. Met is a funny verb. Dude, I went to Mexico and this monkey signed my tits. I remember there was a monkey and we like took a picture and stuff with it on my shoulder and I was stoked on it, dude. Going back to the playground and showing that pic of me in my best fucking shirt, monkey on my shoulder, you know the boys were jealous. Dude, none of them met a monkey. Is this game discriminatory against balds? I mean, I can't think of a prominent bald character. I won't lie. If there was a bald version of the Bechdel test, I'm not sure that it would pass. To be fair, the bald man is a common archetype that we see in things. You know, for every character in this game with hair on their head, there is a Jason Statham or Bruce Willis movie showing baldness as a sign of badassery and ability to kill. So I don't think we should jump to conclusions about the narrative of Monster Hunter World here and what it means for the grander scope of balds and their place within society. Oh, that was a little too much. Did you see that fucking dash? Blender, did you see that fucking dash? Do it again. Do it again. And then kill him. Yes! Let's go. That was all fucking intentional. Every move there. Every fucking pixel. Boom, you hold on, because then we'll both dangle from you, and we'll get the snuggle.
Oh, what's up, girl?
Like my nuts, dude.
Yeah, we're literally hanging low like your saggy balls in the summer, brother.
I think I am hanging a little lower.
Yeah, you on the left? That makes sense.
This is actually pretty romantic. Like, if you could really arrange this to like this would be something. You could charge a lot of money for this egg. I could throw the egg. Chat, I got a question for you guys. So, you know, we're still in our early streaming days here. I don't really want to stifle our growth in any undue way. So I just want to double check. If I throw this egg and I summon a creature to help me fight stuff, am I going to get sued by Nintendo? Any lawyers in the chat? Yes, probably. Okay. So we shouldn't throw the egg then, chat. I'm sorry. Mario himself will come and curb stomp me. Yeah, Mario's gonna come and shoot my loved ones in the head and make me watch. Meanwhile, Luigi's gonna be all like, wahoo! I think there's a bonfire like right near here, so I kind of want to just grab it. It's right there. Or maybe we need to earn fighting the lady. That kills us. Oh my god, no it doesn't. That doesn't either. Oh, kill her. Let's go. Let's go. We earned the bonfire, baby. We put it all on the line and we earned it. Holy fuck. Eventually, there's apparently a limited number of livestock in the world, so we probably should appoint them mates for life. So I don't know. But then, chat, I will say this. If that's what we do, then that means every single one of their children we slaughter for meat. So are you ready to condemn every single one of their children to slaughter? That's my question. Stripe says yes. Okay. Fine by me. Fine, we'll do that. We'll keep the first two, but then all others we find in the wild, as well as all children, are on site. Judge them from birth individually like a normal human being? Do you mean like the start of 300 where they have the baby pit? Mira, are you saying we should make a baby pit for our livestock and we like have like an oracle hold them up to the light and be like, I do not like the dimples on their chin. Yeet. What did I just pick up? Oh, it's time stop. I mean, I like that better than Santa water here. See ya? Point and case. Point and case. Point and case. I didn't say point in case, Blender. Get out of here. I might have, but I meant point in case. I kind of say it almost. I feel like I say it point n case, you know? Like apostrophe n. Like I'm really, really friendly and casual with it. Very well acquainted, perhaps. But either way, the main point of what I'm getting at is that I'm right and fuck you. You know? Brother, the phrase is case in point. You're backwards and using the wrong conjunction. I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. You're right. You're so right. I'm excited for the large world. I really am. Okay? Oh, we have arrows. Oh, get fucked. They're so tanky. All right, we no longer have arrows. No! Oh, damn it. Hey. Oh my god, that 360 no scope. Holy. But don't go too far over or we're gonna pull more enemies. Okay, we're okay. All right, careful, there's more vultures over there. Careful, there's more vultures. What? Come on. Is this what it's like to be an animal that lives in the world? You're just trying to like go about your day doing shit and there's just other animals trying to kill you? That's fucked. What? Nah, my mountain? Not just like we'll burn down your home, you know, we're gonna level the whole fucking mountain. Oh. Shit. Chill, dude. Every single thing we do destroys a fucking mountain. The stakes are always one mountain. You know what's a classic example of my dumb ass reading something and reading it too literally? I never in my life until very recently did the whole lather, rinse, repeat thing. Obviously, I'd read it on the bottle, I'd heard it spoken, but simply I didn't understand the instructions and I was too confused to ask because I was like, the instructions at the end just say repeat. So am I supposed to just repeat it until I fucking die? And like if you punched into a computer, into like a coding language, lather, rinse, repeat, that shit would be lathering and rinsing until the end of time. It would never stop. So I don't know if anyone else was confused by that, but for a long time I was like, I'm just gonna wash once because if I start going, I don't think I can stop. Shampoo for loop. Exactly, dude. Hold on. EL space RIT space space. I feel like I should be able to figure out what word that is just looking at it, but I have no idea. Oh wait, I know. Let's go! Eldritch, baby! Some say this isn't a real word. That's a true story. Be me in college, turn in a paper with the word Eldritch in it. You get it back, teacher fucking double red underline under it, and then in red letters written on my paper, over some of my text, I'll add, not a real word. And I brought it up to her, fucking slammed it down. I was like, Google that shit. And by that, I mean, I walked up and was like, hey, I think you wrote this was not a real word, but if you would mind Googling it. And she got fucking owned! Owned! It's a real word, baby. Get out of here! Eldritch. Fuck you. Thoughts on mac and cheese? I fucking love it, bro. I was born, raised, and cultured by mac and cheese. To say that mac and cheese... All right, I'm back. The hell are y'all talking about? My goodness, also where you... Probably honestly just make it like PC right and PC left. Leave it at that for right now, but also got the Undertale scene. The craziest scene is Harvester. This was a scene we used for a while in one game chat, and I made that image at the top right. You guys did manage to make it weird. I'm seeing that. It's interesting stuff. We're learning about clownfish and morning geckos. Okay. What about PoE? Dude, here's the PoE scene. Look at this one. Scene of penises, kinda. Yep, hyenas. Expedition 33. Oh, weird. Castlevania. That seems very standard. Terraria. Whoa. Look how fucked up the Terraria one is. Do you think we should have chat over my face, chat? We have a Noida scene? I don't use that. What about this one? Whoa. Holy. All right, let's get back to business. Random useless animal knowledge in my brain. I get it. I get it. I got a lot of... I have random useless knowledge. I'm losing it over time, but I do have it. I retain some of it to this day. It'll be a while, chat, but I'm very excited to move out of this. Like I've loved living in this apartment over time, but I'm excited to like get to set up a stream room whenever Leah and I move, or like set up a new stream space. I need to get a better desk for it. Like my legs don't fit well under this desk. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. A lot. I like animal knowledge as well. I don't retain too much of it. I have an okay bit, but I watch nature docs often enough. I'm a nature doc enjoyer, like most people. All right. Get back to it, yeah? What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Mindustry. So, we left off last time. We're trying again at, like, stage 2. We're failing a lot because we're bad at the game. We're early on here. We're going to try to bolster our defenses, and what do I really want to do here? Let's think. Mindustry. Not the little guys. Let's put the big guys on, like, both sides of you, so even if they manage to break through, it's, like, annoying and they got a lot of work they gotta do. Because they'll calculate that, I think. Make that side less appealing. We could do the same thing here, actually. Right? If we go like... They're gonna add that in. They're gonna add that into their calculations and not want to go that way. Unless they break through there. And also use this time to just go like, goodbye. Although that's kind of time consuming. Mandy's shrubbery. Retire so I can use my computer desk for computer gaming? Hell yeah. I hear that, Sister of the Sea. Not the most efficient setup, but it's fine. It'll work. You didn't really miss anything so far. We just got started, Licorice. We're just resetting up some defenses here. I'm expanding, fortifying, making it decidedly more annoying for them to get here. Give you a pic of me in a mankini, you can hang behind those copper walls. Only if it's the bright green mankini from Borat. Then we're in business. Oh, it is? Okay, perfect. Here we actually want them to get through there. We could further deter you by putting up some large copper walls here. Make sure you don't try to get through to our actual facilities. We have extra turrets here, which I guess maybe we could get even more of. How far will you continue firing from? I think you'll get them pretty much all the way. So we can do that and then just grab more of these routers. Licorice, this is a fun game, man. You weren't freaking kidding. You were not freaking kidding with this one. Think we still get you there? Only a little bit. It's not super worth our time, but it's something. It's something. Lay that shit down. All right, now I guess we actually probably want to set up more turrets right along here, realistically, in order to better defend. All right? One of those games start playing at 8 p.m., blink, and it's 4 a.m.? Yes, 100%. Like, that's absolutely what this kind of game is. Because it's got me in a very fun gameplay loop right now of, like, honestly, for me, another one of the reasons I get defensive sometimes about backseating is losing those runs was actually, like, really good for my fun. That drives me to keep playing a game like this. So that shit's fucking peak IMO. It's like, okay, now I'm doing something wrong, and I get to, like, iterate and have fun trying to solve this. Like that. Get it into the ecosystem. It is. They're not the thickest walls, though. They're not the thickest walls, so I think we put some additional walls behind it to try to further deter the jabronis from going this way. Like this. They'd have to break through all three of those if they want to proceed. I think that's the way these calculations are working. I hope. We'll see. We're keeping them in the ecosystem. Why are you red? Because that thing is feeding it the wrong way? Perhaps? Yeah, now that one's going up. There is a problem here. It's jank. Can we solve it by putting another router? Yep. You can solve it by putting more routers, chat. Alright, it's literally 2 guys. Pretty good. We also need to be doing the thing where we're putting turrets on both sides of routers, don't we? Like, hold on. Let's try to do it here a little bit. That's so wasteful. I'm sorry, Licorice, but I'm doing it. Get rid of these things we just built. Just purely waste time. More level-based loot makes it easier to digest without completely ruining the feeling of having a big factory. It is very cool. Yeah, I like the level thing. Level 2 out of 30 base game levels, 192 total levels. That is sick. I do like the level-based approach a lot. And I like the fact that we still get that feeling of building up a grand factory because our other factories are still running in the background. That shit's very fun, man. Look at that. You should all be theoretically getting copper, right? Yep. So that's very good. That's how you kind of like cluster up these turrets, right? We can theoretically do the same thing here. Let's try to improve it. Not the most efficient setup at all, but it's our setup. And it uses a lot of routers, so it makes me happy. Look at that. Bunch more guns. Bunch more guns on this little alley here. Skip me, by the way. We can get moving on these. Yeah, they barely even made it through there. We're definitely going to need to figure out how to repair stuff. I'm sure that's coming in the tech tree. I'm sure that's coming in the tech tree. Also, by the way, chat, this was just a request from chat. Obviously not sponsored or anything like this. But this game was only $10. This game was $10 on Steam. And I could easily see myself having 100+ hours of fun out of this already. So, pretty good bargain. Pretty good bargain of a fucking game. Next update is going to change the whole world, so the main levels are a branching structure, and most, if not all, of the non-base game levels are going to be made and submitted by players. Interesting. Anything else to repair? Looking alright for right now, man. Get me? Get all that stuff working. Oh, hey. Fix you. All of you are doing all right for the time being. We're building resources. We could be building resources faster, I guess. Why not? To set up some more stuff. We're looking at the research tree as well. At some point, we should get rid of a bunch of this and replace it with big beefy blocks. Right next to me. Remember it was at like 9 and 10 and stuff. It was getting really spicy, so we gotta look out for when we hit that point. One bad thing about our strategy right now, too, admittedly, is they are shooting at our defenses before we are shooting at them. Right? I think in an ideal situation, we should be shooting them the second that they are shooting our defenses. Meaning our turret should be pretty far up in our initial walls. Sakamoto Days Peak just finished Fire Force. Oh, you talking about manga? 106 chapters of Sakamoto. Yeah, gotcha. How's the phone version of this game playable? They're too complex? Yeah, I wonder. Because I remember I downloaded it and played like minutes on my phone years ago. And didn't even get far enough to see that it was like a tower defense game, really. And I remember it seemed okay then, but, you know, I don't know. Here, let's do this reconstruction now. Destroying stuff takes some serious time, man. Bit iffy, the screen size makes it hard. This feels, I will say, the experience on PC has been pure butter so far. I think King Shot, one of our other regulars, was saying the other day that he plays it on a tablet, maybe? But yeah, PC I've had basically no complaints. Once I figured out the control thing about the conveyor belt, or once Licorice told me the control thing about the conveyor belts, like, I got no complaints. This is straight butter. Break some further back. I don't even think they're going to make it to me, but let's let the clock burn for right now. They might try to push through this way now. No blueprints? There are blueprints in this. The blueprints are just well, maybe not blueprints, but you can just copy and paste. Like, as a baked-in feature, which is insanely nice. H.O have it for free, only missing minor things. That is crazy that it's just available for free as well. Go to copy and paste and look at the bottom of the screen. Can I store it somewhere? Yeah, schematics probably. It's interesting how the turrets cannot store bullets in them. I figured, kind of like my assumption in this would be that the turrets would store, like, let's say 50 bullets in them. And then need to be fed as they deplete. But it seems like they don't. It seems like they hold like one bullet at a time. It seems like they hold like one bullet at a time. Meaning that we need to make sure we constantly have good production on them. Or that we have stores nearby that are then belted out of it. Like maybe we have a chest nearby that fills up with ammo. And gets these mines to continue producing infinitely and filling. Or maybe not infinitely, but you know. Continually filling. And then we have that feeding into the guns. And we probably are going to upgrade our belt speed over time and stuff as well to make sure that our guns are getting fed ammo, like, constantly, you know? They looked at the bottom of the screen. They do just very little bit. Less 50, but more 5. Yeah, if I was like, I'm going to copy and paste this. Save schematic, yeah. You can just save little blueprints, which is super nice. And I probably will do eventually. I'm kind of still tinkering with, like, how I like to do stuff right now. So dark, man. Let's keep doing this for the time being. Maybe one more row and then stop there. Although we could bring our guns up. Having this space open allows us to bring our guns up. You know? Go like bingo bango. And let it up here. Give me a bunch of you. This is wave 9, by the way. Come on. Get up there, and then router me. Okay, we handled it. Look at that. Another layer of turrets set up. Another layer of turrets set up. Once you figure it out, it's a crucial tool since you can, for insurance, make a factory that produces blank, save it as a scam, and when you get to the next zone, just plop it down. Yeah, absolutely. And I remember I was doing stuff like that. I was doing stuff like that in Dyson Sphere, where I'd have like a, you know, double-wide production thing, or double-wide mining thing, and then quad-wide mining thing as blueprints to be able to pop them down. So I'm definitely going to get into using them. I'm just saying for this very moment, I'm content kind of still like tinkering and iterating on the way that I do stuff overall, rather than maybe settling into using like poorly constructed blueprints early on. Numerous penis-shaped factories you can plonk into every level. Married 29-year-old man, and you're living the dream. Not a lot of penis building, it's mostly hentai. That's not a joke. I believe it from what we all were saying earlier. It seems like the community's kind of full of degens. Not entirely, maybe, but, you know, notably. Notable degen. Factor. Kid, right now, I wouldn't necessarily be against breaking off supply to the core. Though I guess eventually y'all are going to get backed up. But I just want to make sure we have a steady enough flow here, which it almost doesn't feel like. We also don't have anything to do once they get up here. Like, if they make it past there, we're just dick-boned. What's our eventual goal? Lead them, like, way down here, maybe? Alright. You make furry porn with it? Hey, whatever floats your boat, brother. Whatever's revving that engine, you do what you gotta do. Solid wall everywhere. And I think they're going to stick to going here. It is interesting how thick you, like, want to be making these walls. All right, let's see what happens. They're shooting. Where shooting? I think they do store some amount, like he said. They do just very little, less than 50, more than 5. Yeah, they store, like, probably 10 ammo in them or something, maybe 20. There he goes. Look at that. Okay, we're looking much better here, chat. A lot of repairing needs to be done, though. Hey, what's up, Nordis? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hover over them to see the ammo bar. Yeah, liquid ammo. If that's a single pip... Oh, no, it's not. Huh, I wonder. This is kind of just fodder for them to shoot. I guess we don't necessarily need to repair all of it, but it's helpful to make sure they don't try to go that way. It's helpful to make sure they don't try to go that way. Alright, feeling pretty strong now, because they haven't even made it to up here. Piss cannons when? They're coming, don't you worry. If we don't have a Guar-style jizz cannon in this game, I'm going to be very upset. I'll put it that way. You're telling me this game's all about hentai and furry porn. That comes with a set of expectations. Alright, these guys are bringing real heat. That's a fucking firing squad there, though, dude. Up, they killed me. Alright, 11 out of 15. They're gonna make it to the next one, though, soon. The waves are getting brutal, yeah. Like, only 90 seconds to repair everything is actually kind of tough for me at this point. Super Soaker full of pee and Cards Against Humanity? Probably. That sounds like it checks out. It's been a while since I played Cards Against Humanity. I feel like 10 years ago, my buddies and I played it too much. Like, all of my, like, friends and all of our, like, drinking circles and stuff played it too much, and now we haven't touched it in a while. Because they're always coming out with new party games, man. I really want to be able to upgrade our ship to, like, do this faster. Which maybe happens. That kind of shit definitely happens in Dyson Sphere. We'll see what happens here. Those defenses are looking good, though. This is also another pretty good, like, death hallway. But if they make it past it, we got nothing. We got no resources up there to deal with the fact that we got nothing. Could bridge some shit right over here, though, couldn't we? We could bridge some shit right over here and make another death hallway. Got 30 seconds till the next wave. We go like that. Not you. Bridge me. Oh. That's gonna pull over some shit. And then just routers. This is the last resort turret stand. This is the last resort turret stand over here, ladies and gents. Hopefully it doesn't come to this. Because they can just break these turrets straight up and shit. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but it's a little extra if they make it past. You can pretend you're... XYZZZY game. I don't even know that with Discord members. We do some like community games like that we've done in the past during like some special streams and shit. I'm here for that kind of thing. All right, no protection for Death Hallway though. We might want to, if we have a minute, we might want to build some protection for Death Hallway. I don't think we can afford the nice copper, but we could do little copper. Online Cards Against Humanity? Oh, I see. Yeah, that could be fun. That's really sloppy, chat. Alright, and then, dude, I don't even know where we go from. I'm kind of just leading them around. It feels like we don't need to make a full loop, right? Too much copper you have at the top of the screen. Yeah, no, I know I have a lot of it, but, I know I have a lot of it. Kind of just thinking about more like our production speed for feeding our guns, you know? Like, we got 6 things feeding like 48 guns right now. And I just think at some point that's not going to keep up. And I don't think I can pull copper out of the core. We're backed up over here, though, producing more than we need over here. What are you doing? Let's just watch. I don't know that I need to be involved. In there? Okay. Actually, we're fucking destroying them right now? Why do they get so much easier? Send the next one. We're only 2 waves out. No reason to try and break through them. Might be a legit strategy. Yeah, we'll see. They've been breaking them here, where I did basically the same thing, just a little less elegantly. Also, it seems like somehow we're just, like, absolutely cooking them now. The waves, like, got easier for some reason. Which is weird. Doesn't it? Like, why is it? It's just 2 guys now? Didn't even get to try out Death Alley, bro. Didn't even get to try out Death Alley. Damn. Well, fucked up. Okay, no more need for all that. Your ecosystem is not going to feed us copper into the core, which is what I want you to do now. So now that I no longer need defenses, let's destroy a bunch of this shit. Technically, you could go around and break old shit on your places if you needed money in a pinch, right? Like, you don't need to leave all these turrets up and everything. And then send this back in the other direction via this infrastructure that we set up here. So satisfying, dude. And there it goes. 25% of the build back is refund when you break it. Nice. Yeah. Big ass copper vein back to the core now. Exactly. It'll fill up those guns, but then they'll back up, and ultimately it's going to just all lead back to there. Everything's just going to be going into the core. Big copper gains, which we're maxed out right now anyways, but this is going to continue producing for us in the background, which is super cool. Let's take a look. Or actually, no, we should planet map before we tech tree. Biomass synthesis facility. We need the steam generator first. We can go to the craters. No, we need the mender first. Okay, tech tree me. I can get a mender. Periodically repairs blocks in its vicinity. Optionally uses silicone to boost range and efficiency. Okay, very cool. So, it can just be there, but if we work in the logistics to feed it consistently mined or created resource, because we probably need to create silicone, refine silicone from sand and coal. There you go. So we feed coal into this and get silicone out of it. And then we try to feed silicone into our mender to increase its range and efficiency. Sounds sick. I'm into it. I'm into it. Send me to the craters, brother. Launch me. Max. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I really like the level setup. You're so right, Licorice. Silicon? It's the elemental thing, not the dildo thing? Like silicone, are you saying? Instead of silicon? Silicone? Silicon? Where are the enemies coming from? We got water here. Which I think we heard slows guys down. Is it always going to be just one spot? I think silicone? Okay. Gotcha. I'm a noted dumb man. A lot of resources. What are you? Scrap. Can't break it. Can we mine it? You can mine scrap. Huh. I don't really want it right now. I'm just curious. I guess I didn't need to put a miner down. I could have done a thing. You're all coming out of here. Okay, we can't bar you right there, but we could put a big-ass wall right here and just, like, funnel them in. It's a lot of copper. Where are the actual bounds for them? How much copper we got started here? Go, like... Totally block off this shit. This is where we start our production. I'm about to hurt like hell. Me? Yeah, maybe. That's okay. That is A-okay, baby. And then we want to do set up 2 rows of guns. Testing out some stuff. This definitely is not going to be elegant first time. Right? Levels, there's one that's progression checked. This is one of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need like menders and shit to make this work. And look at that. Now I've got a bunch of turrets around a thing. Let's set up some mining. A little messy. How do we actually get off of it? How do we actually get off of it? Go on. That. Ooh. It even gave me the bridge, dude. That's neat. Did this also not need the junction thing? Like, is this one outputting? Destroy this one just because I want to see if... Oh, wait, it's already... Bridge converter's gone. Weird. Okay, let's just put it back. I'm just going to do you the old-fashioned way. Okay. Some turrets fueled. Everybody's going to walk down this way. Special belt, you're placing it down. Normal belts will try to place down the required parts, such as crossing 2 lines of belts will automatically place a junction. Okay, yeah, the QOL is crazy. I feel like when I tried it that very little bit a long time ago, that was... Truly quite a while ago, and this, like, dev must have just kept working on it, you know? This is his thing. This guy has just continued working on this. Look at these crazy little holes I'm leaving, chat. How much does this bother you guys? Because it bothers me a lot. I'm gonna fill them in. But it's not good. Okay, here he goes. The one guy who made it? Mostly one guy. And then what you do is let's leave it contained for right now and block it off in the back. This is going to make them less interested in it. But we're probably going to actually... Maybe this is dumb because we're going to need to tear some of this down, which takes time. Building it takes time, and breaking it down takes time. And I'm probably going to want to set up like a mending station here. Maybe I'll put it on the other side of some walls or something, though. We need to start getting more resources at base. I think that should handle, guys, for the time being. Let's actually VME, and let's work on our base a little bit. That's a shitload of copper we can get just flowing. I think Oatmeal's meowing to get back in. Can I reach everyone? No, I can't. There's some in here I cannot reach. It's not ideal. Let's see. Right now, we can get everything. Maybe that's an acceptable degree for now. Something like this. Let's just put a junction here to make it clean. And then, who's not getting sucked right now? You're not? Send you up and around. Everything else goes down. Huge. Okay. Street Classic, which you can still download and play, was made in 48 hours at a 48-hour game sesh. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you made it to the junction. Now let's actually belt you into the core. Why don't we do it right here? Also, we could speed up your output by doing this. Now you're going to output twice as fast and hopefully not get held up. We could theoretically, you know, if we need to break it up, we could. We could send this one entirely in on its own. In fact, it's actually probably wiser to just do that, isn't it? Go like bingo bango. And then bingo. Sorry. Bango. Bingo. That's actually less likely to get backed up. Think you're confused on what junction does exactly? Well, I mean, it takes in something and then it can send it out to all of the other ways around it, right? It takes in from one and then sends out in all the other ways. I think. Either way, this is more an... or sorry, yeah, router. I was using the router, not junction, I think. Junction looks like it's maybe for crossing two over each other. It's like a smaller version of the bridge conveyor, maybe? Okay. That's pretty good copper production back here. We have 20 seconds till the next wave. We got a bunch of scrap. Let's break down all this crap. We'd start getting more coal. We should try turning coal into silicon, right? That's going to take a long time to break down. Place a junction. I get it. The textures do look rather samey at first look. You need to get used to them. Okay, yeah, I will. Yeah, a very, very little difference between them. How are things going back here? Fine. We absolutely obliterated them. We absolutely obliterated them, and everything we have is staying, by the way. But it's not going to last for that many more rounds, let's be real. Not going to last for that many more rounds. This is coal, which we'll be able to turn into Healy stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's try. Coal me? Coal me. Coal me, coal me. Then, here, is this our refiner? Silicon smelter? I think you can receive coal. We probably want like 2 of you. Call me exactly. Put them like that, so it's a little visually pleasing. Feed you in like that. This requires power. This requires power, chat. So here we go. First piece, which actually requires power. Here we go. Combuster. Hey, what's up, Billy? Okay. How we doing here? They're shooting at us before we shoot at them again, which is not good. They're shooting us before we shoot at them again, which is not good. You mining the industry? Dude, I am. This game's fun, Billy. This shit's a good time. Okay, so here's my combustor. Combustion generator, and then come back here, grab a router, and put it right there. Now combustion generator is going. It's outputting power. This has power. Oh, but it needs, like, sand or whatever. Right? You've got coal in you. You're not getting power because you're not connected. But we do have these power nodes. Transmits power to connected nodes. The node will receive power from supply power any adjacent blocks. So I could go like that. And then that'll power that. Because it's going to pick up within that circle. It's going to pick up the power and translate it along. Which makes sense. Okay, so how do we get you sand? Dark sand. Doesn't look mineable, though. Scrap isn't sand. That was how it worked, right? Hold on. Let me come back here and let's look. Silicon smelter, pyrite mixer. Finds silicon from sand and coal. It is sand. Output takes coal 1.5 per second, takes 3 sand per second, gives you 1.5 silicone per second. 30 power units. Okay. But I don't have a way to get sand yet. What happens if I, like, do this? You can! Okay, so I do have a way to get sand, chat. I do have a way to get sand. Sand is the only mineable solid ground title. Nice. Yeah. Believe it or not, we did get there. Do that and then go from there. This is not clean. This is high tier spaghetti chat, but that's all right. What are you, by the way? Yeah, this is some grade A spaghetti, but that's just the way it's got to be right now. Just do this because it's easier for my lizard brain. And now we're going to want a bunch of these, by the way. I like how they took out the little grabbers. You know, that's a nice simplification from a factory game perspective. Not having to have the little, like, the little grabbers. I forget what you call them. Gonna learn where the complexity comes from simplicity, and I'm gonna zip my maw and watch. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm sure. But, you know, we're making some progress here, right? You have everything you need? No. Why are you not being fed this sand? Inserters. Yeah, inserters. Are the routers fucking me somehow here? Whoops. Why are you not accepting? Shouldn't this be handing it? Okay, things are getting spicy over here, by the way. We do some serious rebuilding. 1 minute, 12 seconds. Let you struggle and wait until you break to tell you. Yeah, it's probably a router problem, but let me figure it out. I could try to just belt it straight in and see how that goes. Okay. So router me right here. A little bit of coal on the belt is why. A little bit of coal on the belt right there, which I can pick up. Yup, there you go. There you go. That's probably what was happening with the routers and fucked it up. Now, wait, why are you getting all coal again? Because you're right here. Because you're right here. Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. So, how do we avoid that happening? We don't. You just don't? Uh-oh, they're attacking me? I do want it to be fed that as well. Move this. Here we go, chat. So I want you to get coal as well. So what we do is actually this. You get coal like that. You get this like that. Where the fuck did that come from? Give me that shit. What is that? Transfer items dragged from your ship to the core. What is that? Why can't I take it off? What do junctions do again? They let you cross safely. They let you cross stuff safely. Inventory is full. See the gold ring with the 8 on you. Oh. I see, because I have stuff on me. Hey, what's up, Moonsand? Good to see you, buddy. Billy, YouTube popping off. Is that sarcastic? I can't see the YouTube viewers. Well, I actually have no idea. Alright, so we just had to go back and drop stuff off. Yeah, Moonsand, this is super fun so far. Factorio with a little more tower defense. Alright, there we go. Grab these. There's 2 for you. Okay, yeah. Can also just drop on the floor, but will be deleted. Okay, our defenses are holding up for now, for what it's worth. And we should have silicone production. Except you're lacking power now. Makes sense. Why don't we just put a power node right here? Still lacking power. Why is that? Because you don't have enough coal. Is coal not... Coal should be getting fed to you. That works fine. You don't need a router there. This guy has power and is producing, theoretically, but it has nowhere to output right now. So. Where's our, like, Healy blocks? Oh, these need to be like fucking in there, bro. That is not easy. That is not easy. I have not played Factorio yet. I want to, though. How does YouTube usually do for non-Noida? Not well, not well. But I'm hoping it builds over time, you know? Oh, this is without silicone, though. You'll reach farther with silicone. Uh-oh. Holy chat, we gotta beef up like now. We gotta beef up like now. Victoria's more zombie tower defense, Mindustry's more balloons TD, gotcha. Play this once on mobile for like 3 minutes. I did that as well, Billy, before this, but it's been super fun today. I'm having a great time playing this right now. Very, very fun game. Okay, so you're gonna get silicone. Go like Mender. Let's not do too many. You're getting power from there. We're probably gonna want you to get your own power ultimately. Did that make your thing bigger? It did. But you're not producing it super fast. Satisfactory's in first person, yeah. To keep you actually powered up with silicone requires a ton of it, it seems. And then you still don't really reach very far. Oh, no, 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 no. Shit, and I didn't even build more defenses. That's okay, because we're learning. Nice. Okay, put this back up. Spoiler cookie for a little back seating? Sure, go ahead, Licorice. Oh, you're not powered also is why you're not working. Something like that. Hey, Moonsan, thank you for the resub. Let's go. That's true. We're playing UFO 50. Can you believe? Great times. Month's almost 69. Dude, you rule. Thank you, Moonsan. Hey, everybody, if you're not following Moonsan, go give him a follow. Dude, let's go. 12 months. I know. I miss UFO 50, man. I've evangelized no game more on stream than UFO 50. Apparently not worth doing it. You can just pack more of them in the front because power nodes can go over buildings. Okay, so I should literally just have them just around. And literally just be like, bingo bango. And then... power nodes, can they go over buildings? Oh, you're saying the power can be transferred over buildings. Yeah. Probably not actually going to be enough to, it won't fully build something back, though, right? It only repairs damaged stuff. Did you catch a Moonsan stream? He's grinding for that Street Fighter 6 diamond. Been a while. Booster items are only worth it mid to late game. You simply don't produce enough early game for it to be worth it. Okay. It was good learning for me to, like, set this up, you know? It was still good learning for me to set this up, I think. Just to, I don't know how it works. We'll do some stuff but soon, very soon. Well, hey, I hope you've been doing all right, man. Be stoked to have you back streaming. Still here? Let's go, buddy. Learn first before telling you. Yeah. I appreciate you. Because that was worthwhile learning. I was fucking around. I made this disgusting spaghetti mess. We really need more Damahe now, though. We're producing more copper than we actually know how to use, so I think we could pretty easily just expand our turret thing here. Right? But we have 13 seconds until the next wave. To be fair, we've made it 15 waves in with just this. Which seems not bad. If you ask me. Alright, we actually need to put more defenses there. I don't know if there's a way to tell which enemies are incoming. No, Gardvar. Alright, absolutely handled. Worth learning, but not actually worth doing. And that's not an, oh, my opinion, it's like that on purpose. The game has red herrings all over. That's weird. Means a lot, dude. Hell yeah. It means a lot to me for you to be here, man. Thank you. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm sorry to hear you've been going through it, for real. We have to make it very unattractive for them to come this way. I think we just leave that up. I'm still crazy. Gotta keep the players on their toes. There's a similar thing. Not sorry to keep comparing to Dyson Sphere program, but that's the factory game I've played a lot of. Whoops, not you. In that there's like this proliferation stuff that you can spray to like make stuff output more. That kind of reminds me of this. It's like an optional efficiency improvement, and that's very good. So, okay. Put that all back up. Maybe even make this a little thicker. And then I think we just leave this behind to operate as it is, frankly. Emotes are S tier? Thank you, man. Yeah. I'm really, really stoked on them. I got recommended an emote artist by Prof, and she knocked it out of the damn park, dude. Holy. God, I don't think I need to build more turrets. For whatever reason, this little cluster of turrets is, like, undefeatable. Instead, it kind of reminded me of Lego Battles. I don't know that, no. Never heard of it. Never heard of it, Billington. Okay, so we're leaving them down here, which is a real choke point. Where do I want to set up all my turrets? I mean, ideally, we could just go, like... something like this, where then this is just surrounded by turrets. Right? Anyone who comes down that way just gets fucking lit the hell up. We need some room to move our ores. We'll leave that one undone for right now and just do this. We'll have it go. That, and then you. There you go. Completely useless in the graphics settings. There's a pixelate option that makes the game of a pixel filter look like classic versions of the game. Ah, gotcha. The duck is, if you type in classic, that's an emote, and it's the duck smoking. Some people call it duck smoke. The classic emote, and it means classic. Alright, let's protect our facilities here, but I think we're about to just win this stage easy peasy. They're breaking these 2 blocks every time, and that's like it. 3 a.m. shower, then sleep over your great evening crunch, and take care of everyone. Hell yeah, Billy. I hope you had a good day, man. Enjoy your 3 a.m. shower. We'll catch you later, dude. Why is a smoking duck classic? It's just the emo, because he's like, he's got to look like he's shaking his head like, you know, classic. Taking a puff off the cigarette like your idiot buddy does another idiot thing. You take a drag off your cigarette, shake your head and smile a little bit and go, classic. That's what the emote's channeling. Mouse over it and look at it. Guardian approaching in one wave. So now we got told a specific enemy type. Okay. Pretty close to a 3 a.m. shower myself. Let's go, buddy. Let's freaking go. Dude, it's already been an hour in the second video. Man. The time fucking flies in this game. This shit is very fun. This shit is very fun. Levels of progression check? Yeah, I guess since I have the menders, that's all you needed, really? Just having the menders, but I'm surprised that the menders are doing so well. I guess they are. But also just put another one here. Put more of these fuckers around to speed it up. It is going to draw a lot of power, though. We probably want to make some more power. If I do this, will you just take off the thing? No. But we could go... That works okay for right now. Yup. The flickering, they have very little power as is. Yeah, I'm trying to give it more power now. Hover power node, see how much power output. That had none. I'm not generating enough of this, at least. Oh, core's under attack. Shit. What? Oh! 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 It was going so well! It was going so well, dude! The title is like when first level enemies come back in a different color. You know shit's about to get serious? Yeah. Yeah, I beefed it on the power, but hey, we had a really good start to the level. I can't just go again? No, I can. Let me back in. Okay, so did that thing just fly over all my defenses? That might be what the check was? Alright, so hold on. We probably want more power generation, which we can make down here. And then just get it over there. So hold on. Give me... miners. That's what I'm looking for. Did it come from the same direction? I didn't see where it came from. I didn't see where it came from. All of a sudden, I just saw my core was under attack. I'm gonna be very real with you. That is the situation. And then wait, actually, then you probably go like... something like that. And then just put a bunch of these combustors like around it. We actually, I don't think we can sustain that many of them, but whatever. The lesson? It was flying, I think. Yeah. Oh, I have no flying defense. I have literally 0 flying defense whatsoever. I totally ignored it. I absolutely ignored the flying defense part of it. But hold on. We have lead generation right here. Pause me. All right, let's get everything out of there. I do RimWorld as well. Intimidating at first, clearly different once you get into it. I've always wanted to play RimWorld. That's like on the, you know, someday docket, basically. Okay. Well, I gotta let Oatmeal in a second. You say what's up to Moonsan. Neat little connection we made here. The enemy being called a guardian is a hint at the fact you're not the good guy in this game. Classic. We're colonizing, literally. How are the cats? Funny you ask, Leah. Funny you ask. Hey there, Oatmeal. Do you see us? Say hello, Oatmeal. Yes, speak. Okay. Me? Really sent a strongly worded letter first? Yeah, exactly. Could you guys hear him at all? All right. So, that's all working, and it can come out right here. We want it to fuel some of you guys. I'm gonna put them in. Let's like layer them out like this. And then router spam me. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, chat. Absolutely beautiful. And now all that needs to get built, so unpause. Building Croatia? Maybe. Long and important story short, Earth sent out factions to other planets. You landed there first. The red guys landed and fucked you up. You're coming back to take over again. By trying to take your shit back, you're not the good guy because you originally fucked up the planet in the first place. The way you twist it, you were in any way in the right. What are you gonna do? We're getting dopamine still. That one's feeding in the wrong direction. Get it out of there. Put it back, maybe? Or do I go like... Yeah, that'll do. In a pinch, that'll do. And now, defend me. Pause again. Perfect. Unpause. That's good anti-air there, chat. Right? That feels pretty reasonable to me. The other one is doing the thing. No. I don't know. Oh, and what we should also do here, we've got a little bit of room, so let's go ahead and set up some Healy boys. And then take some power nodes off of there. Something like that. Are we generating enough power, by the way? We need more coal, really. We need more coal. Can't get it from in there. Routing onto the belt. Is it? Oh, right there. Yeah. I see. I did win the other place. There you go. Solved. It is turning on and off. We need more power. We need more coal generation. No new guns yet. New guns would be incredibly pog-rich, Stripe. I mean, we could get some coal, but not from anywhere close, man. I guess, actually, the best way to do it... Check the tree. Always new things to look at. That's a good call. Microprocessor sequence of logic instructions in a loop can be used to control units and buildings. Units? That's interesting. Costs that. Sorter. Input item selection. Matches the selection. It passes forward. Otherwise, output to the left and right. Yeah. Distribute. That's like a big thing. Core foundation. Well, armor stores more resource than a shard. Oh, so we can get like a better core. There's ground units. Output units can be used directly or moved into reconstructors for upgrading. The ground units, are those going to be like military units? Solar power is nice. We need to make silicone to use it. Power in times of surplus energy. Outputs power in times of deficit. That's a nice grab. And maybe make an army. Yeah, are you winning? Kind of, Road Wolf. But like also kind of losing. But we want to make some silicone to funnel into... We're making it now to go to these guys, which we've learned is useless. But we are making some of it, so why don't we just send this back to the core through like the longest belt system you've ever seen. Well, first let's... Oh yeah, we've got... These are early waves. These are early waves. You're our output. Go like this. And then give me a bridge conveyor. Take me across there. There you go. And take me back here. All the way to the core. Let's see how this does. Whoa, that doesn't make any damn sense. That ain't right. Okay, so the auto thing, you know, after a certain point, yeah, there's a limit to how far it can path. Do like that. This is not great. If they come down here, they're gonna destroy all this shit, but for now, in times of peace. Pretty useful. Crunch, connect your coal mine? No, never. That'd be exactly what that's exactly what they think I'm gonna do, Stripe. Bridge was a bit ambitious. Did you learn about ammo yet? What do you mean? I have to have ammo. This sand? What is this? It's not sand. Got a bunch of coal there. That is working. Just takes a long time to make silicone, so it's not going to give us a lot, but it at least gives us some silicone production. But we really need those more power. I know, the sounds are so good in this game, Leah. What we really need is more power, and frankly, we can make the power anywhere and then use power nodes to transmit it, right? So let's dig up a bunch more coal. Fine. Something like this. Ooh, I need copper for that. Shit. I didn't set up any copper back at base. Uh-oh. Top factory isn't making silicone. No coal is being input. Check. Ah, it's pushing it out. Do it like this. And then this, I don't even know if this is necessary. If I just put the power thing right next door, it might work. Shit, I can't afford it, but I could put a combustor right there. On. Break some of this shit down. Or we'll just manually mine some copper. We'll just manually mine some copper, chat. It is what it is. Wow, it's slow. Okay, do that, and then let's set up some digging here. Oh, we already had that. Just got destroyed. God damn you. Rebuilt it in the worst goddamn order. Manually, what are you, a peasant? Top drill is going... Let me have my factory not working, Licorice. Let me have my factory not working and learn from my mistakes later. It's okay that it's not working. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna pay the price. That's part of play of the game. Here we go. Now we're gonna actually be sending at least some copper. You didn't notice it for the past 5 minutes, and I might not notice it for another 10 minutes more. You'll have to live with it. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. You'll never know all the things you don't notice in your own playing. That's all. I'll say that. Slowly but surely getting this production set back up. Okay. Bunch of that. Now let's go back to the... First was the routers, now it's the drills. Sand fixed. That's the one you're saying is going nowhere? There you go. Combustor right there. What we really need is more power. So, go back over here where we should now have a bunch of digging happening. And belt it all out. How grateful I am that you appeased me, a simple village folk. That's right. That's right. Bow down. Bow down because I accepted your back seating. Like make our little power bank here. Okay. Huge. And now it's insane that you need to be routers to work. It's actual insanity. Is that enough for all of you? And hardly actually even feed in fast enough for all of them. Seems like we might need them on their own belts just for feed speed. No, there we go. There we go. Let's see if we can push it. Me 2 more. Can you take that heat? Then if we get this power over there, that's significant, man. Can't really take that heat. Can't really take that heat. Get a little extra in the mix. Alright. Now, let's try to actually get some of that power over. Oh, it's got click and hold, dude. That's so nice. The QOL is nuts. That connects them. Then our power grid all comes together, man. Or wait, no, not quite. Does it? Yeah, it does. Stuff's still flashing, though. We need even more power than this. I keep sending this, by the way. But we need even more. 'Cause, yeah, those are now burning out. Dude, we just need more coal. Coal is fucking not... Like, it's coming in these really small veins. Obviously, intentionally. Factories can transmit power through them from one node to another. Okay. Take all this shit and bring it into the fold, brother. That's so fucking satisfying. Any more coal up there? No? Like a tiniest bit of coal there. We are sending some silicone down to the base. We have 60 in the bank. Very, very little. Get me? Everything is totally self-sustaining up here, which is quite cool. I guess we need to rebuild those now that I say it. But the ones that are getting mended are totally fine. So maybe we don't even need to rebuild those outer ones. There's some more coal. There's some more coal. This coal, is this sand? It's not. But we could send some sand down. Plus there's more sand just here. Put in too few coal fields, crap game design. Yeah. Absolute garbajo. We got a bunch of coal in our storage anyways, so we kind of don't need that right now. What I want instead is to make silicone near home. What I want instead is to make silicone near home. Maybe that's more like later thinking. Or actually, you know what? Fuck silicone. Let's just make more power here. What am I talking about? Power, baby. Hey, what's up, HHH? What is this game? This is Mindustry. It's like Factorio with a more emphasis on tower defense. And it's been super, super fun so far. Something like that. There's all your coal funneling out. The walls are scary. I'm going back to purple. And what are you talking about? Orange plague, I'm a masochist. Oh, I see. You're talking about this game. We gotta pop in here to grab this guy. So you come out from the wall a little bit. Wait, what am I even doing? A bunch of you have to be routers. That's probably way too many routers, but that's fine. Go like this. Then undo that. Now, a bunch more power. Let's see how you do with like 5 guys. Burgers and fries. You can hang with 5, but you're eating it. This is emptied. Now let's note it up there. Note it up. Couple extras is no problem. Huge. Make sure we actually have all of them built. We might have missed some. Yep. There you go. Pass the power along. I'll keep glazing this game, and I love the music. It just feels like you're the alien-ass music. It is cool. Yeah, yeah. It's a good vibe. All right. Look at that. Everything's staying strong and fully powered, chat. Do your burners transmit power? These burners do. The combustion generators, yeah. And then the nodes are transmitting the power across the vast spaces here. And honestly, now that we have all that power generation, let's take this power generation out of it. So that this coal is only going into feeding silicon production, which is slow, but it's climbing. We are making it, and then skip me. I feel like we're pretty set, man. It was only level 20 that hurt us before. Hang out for a minute and pull these waves and just see what happens. Power structures act as a single system and transmit through each other. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like how I've got critical infrastructure just right here out in the open, but they never make it that far, so it's fine. Totally critical infrastructure, just chill it out in the open. Don't worry about it. Alright, next wave me. Guardian approaching in 5 waves. Yeah, yeah. It's only the one who raged for the conduit lit up. Huh. It's totally possible I'm misunderstanding it as well. Commanders are doing work. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. Never mind, we have a problem. Then they took care of them, and they were uninterested in breaking any of this. I'm gonna make power to transmit it. The diamond just shows the factory's own status. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So any structure that requires power also transmit is the main point you're trying to get across here. Maybe we do some, like, light copper walls around here just in case. Just make it even that little bit less attractive, you know? Something like this. And then maybe hit me with some Healy blocks. Or actually, the Healy blocks are now going to get destroyed. We could break, like, you and make you a Healy block. That's pretty good. That protects, like, everything. Maybe put a couple more Healy blocks. Healy block me. Oh, I got murked. I got insta-gibbed, chat. It's interesting. One of the things I really like about the level design so far is they're sort of constantly inspiring you to really build your factory across large swaths of land. It's tempting, at least in my experience in factory games, to stick close to where you are and try and find resource pools as close to your current base as you can. And because of the tower defense nature of it, the game is constantly asking you to set up some kind of plate of rotten tech spaghetti in order to try and cover the vast amount of space that exists within the map, which is really interesting. I think it inspires a cool kind of gameplay. Got a sleep, peace out, lurky lurk. Hell yeah, Tenno. Thank you for the lurk, buddy. I appreciate you. Send the next wave in. I think we're okay. Hopefully we clear this stage. I just want to watch the fight, dude. I can't really participate. It's crazy how much damage just these few turrets are doing. They are absolutely wrecking them. They are absolutely wrecking them. Alright, send the next one in. Enough, it's actually to do with the game's scale. The average map is only 200 by 200 grid, most of that being terrain walls, so it looks like a massive area is only 60% of what is already a small area. Yeah, I guess it's just the way they set it up, right? It feels big. Alright, they're making it. Not past the second squad. You like Satisfactory because there isn't any enemy opposition? Production is enough of a challenge? Yeah, that's when I played Dyson Sphere program, that's what it's like. I know that it has enemies added to it now, which I have not played. And I played a little bit of that game, the Rift Breaker, that Roadwolf mentioned earlier, that had a tower defense aspect to it, as well as I've put like less than 2 hours into Factorio. I've played some where you have weapons, but not extensively. This is kind of my first time playing it for even this long, and I'm having a blast. Alright, last one. So I guess I do like the added wrinkle of enemies, but also, I put 300 hours into Dyson Sphere without enemies, so just the logistics is enough for me to be fun, for sure. Like, I absolutely don't, need it. One extra turret there, that's gonna make the world of difference. Send him in. Alright, where's the Guardian? Health bar, there it is. Are you just gonna immediately go right past? Nice, you're fighting, let's go. Get fucking fucked. Yeah. See you later. See you later. Sector captured. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Alright, that's level 3 down. Yeah, the level structure is very, very fun. Because it does, for a game genre that sucks you in really well, this actually adds a pretty nice stopping point. Because now I'm like, okay, I don't need to continue iterating here. I could, but I don't necessarily have to. I could let this just produce as it is, with this very small amount of silicone over time. I don't need all this power infrastructure anymore, though, so if I wanted to turn this into just like a mega silicone factory, I could, because I'm using most of my coal right now in order to fuel power. Like, if I break this down and put all of this coal in with some of this sand and just make a bunch more silicone, that's actually probably an interesting way that we could beef up this sector before moving on to the next one. So we're leaving it in a better position moving forward where it's generating more silicone. We can effectively repurpose it now that we're done fighting here. Which is a cool part of that as well. It kind of leads into that whole campaign feel that we were talking about. Obviously, we are playing a campaign mode. But now that I'm done fighting here, I can repurpose this whole factory to purely be for generating resources, because I'm guessing it will never be threatened again. Very, very cool. Most factory games, you're in an open plane with nothing to really compare your factory against. Might be a factory, total 200, but 100 will look like a small secluded thing where there's nothing but a mountain off in the distance. That's fair. That's another thing that, once again, to say Dyson Sphere, you have, they're all like planets, you know, so you can kind of see your factory sprawl across the planet, which is really satisfying. Yeah, just got a trophy for defeating the boss. That's probably a good place to call it for the night, Noah, before I get sucked into doing another episode. We're almost at another 90 minutes into the next episode. So I think that's a good place to call it for the night. No, I know. We gotta, though. We gotta. It's past 10 p.m. You get in this game in a year? I mean, I really, once again, Licorice, this was super, super fun. I had an absolutely great time. I am curious about the ground units. I need more silicone. Or, sorry, silicon. Alright, take me out of here. Take me out of here. Save and quit. Save and quit. Really, really fun. Great time. Thank you for the rec. I love this kind of game. This is just pumping me up for when we do a full-fledged playthrough of a automation game. Please stay on the schedule. We put on sometime in the future. Maybe, Stripe. You could always request it as well. You could always request it as well. There's just too many games, Stripe. There's too many games, man. But I really like automation games, so especially if more people want to see me play this kind of thing, you know, let me know. Let me know. I'm happy to do it. Either now on Twitch or after the fact on YouTube. All that stuff. Oh, I just got in the car. Oh, well, you're on your way back, at least. I'm about to start making our pizzas, Leah. I'm letting you know. You are. Sure to ask when the slots are a bit more empty. Yeah, and I mean, well, like I said, to be totally transparent as well, this seems incredibly fun. I do think, like, if I'm going to play an automation game all the way through on stream, it's going to be Factorio. It is. You know, if I'm choosing, I'm going to be real with you. It's going to be Factorio first, so if it were up to me, you love Factory Sims? Let's go, dude. If it were up to me, choose one, 100% new favorite streamer? Yo, let's go. That's so rad. I appreciate you. That's so nice of you to say, Ramses. Let's go. But yeah, Factorio would be the first one I'd want to play all the way through, just because that's kind of like the godfather of automation games, you know? That's the one. That's the one. Great fun. I think you're only partly to blame for me missing sleep. Realizing a mug of coffee way too late. Tomorrow me's problem. Well, hey, Gardvar, hopefully you get some good sleep now. Once again, thanks for being here, everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. I don't expect this for a while, especially considering, since I said there's like 30 main game levels, 192 in total. Yeah, and that's so, there's so much content. So much content. But yeah, I really like automation games, so if this is another genre that people want to see more of, I'm happy to like have it in here. Yo, Yak, what's good, buddy? We're just about to raid out. You're coming in right at the end. Speaking of raiding out, YouTube, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you in the I appreciate y'all on the YouTube stream. Have a good night, guys. For Twitch, let's raid out. Raid J-Flight, just playing date everything.